Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. In the chat, giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim says sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome to Uncle Bill's Hangar Talk here Sunday night. I'd like to say hi to all my co-hosts, Mudball, Don. Okay, Lloyd.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
I was no swallow.
Gorsh. Lloyd, the grumpy vlogger. How you doing there, Lloyd?
I'm doing good. I'm here.
How's your presidential campaign doing?
You know, it's about as good as Joe's.
Oh, okay. That response resembles
Not as
Joe
coherent.
a little bit. Hi, Lon. How you doing tonight? Special
Good.
guest, Arlon. Yeah, yep. Sexy dust. What does that say?
Seven Dust. It's a band.
You got the way you got the thing covering it, the microphone covering it there. It looks
It
like
just looks like
it looks like
dust.
sex dust. Yeah, like
sex
cocaine
dust.
is. That's like another word for
Giggity.
coke. Sex dust.
Come here, baby. Let me get you some sex dust.
And Dominic from the land down under. Hi, Dom.
Yes,
Lovely to see you as always.
as usual. Yeah.
Seven Dust.
Okay, very good. Hi, everybody in the chat. Hi, chat. Everybody wave. Let's say hello
Hello,
to
Jen.
Jay Bird.
Hello,
Did a
Jen.
whole read people's names thing. Jay Bird. Hi, Joe. Private Island FPV. Mike, Texar drone guy. How you doing, Mike? Mike, I think I sent you a link. Jay Bird Joe. That's the same guy. Warren, Philip Koshet. What am I hearing? Am I hearing? I was hearing.
Not me.
Okay.
Not me.
Must have been
Not
me.
me this time.
Okay. Cool cat, of course. He's the coolest cat. And Jody from Joe Shots. And we're going to go up there. Paul Murray's up past his bedtime again. Paul, good to see you. And I think that's Flea Flicker. Do I know Flea Flicker?
I've seen him around.
Okay. Hi, Flea Flicker. And I think that's everybody. Moving up the list. And I think that'll do it for now until other people come in. And if I don't say hi to you, too bad. I mean, I'm sorry. We'll talk to you later. That's it. It looks like everybody. All right. Coast to Coast Drones.
Hi, Bill.
Who invited Bill? Hi, Bill. How you doing, bro? Good to see you.
Johnny Drone Buyer.
Johnny Drone Buyer. How you doing? Drone Flyer. Hi, Johnny. Me, he says. Okay, me. I think I sent you a link too. If you wanted to say hi, you could say hi. But anyway, I actually changed the title for a change. The top of the my stream, instead of just being Uncle Bill's Sunday Night Hangar Talk number 156, 156. I think, I don't know. I lost count. July 7th, 2024. I added the Aeroo Pro. Australians answer to DJI ban? I don't know. Are they going to keep banning all these Chinese companies and Chinese produced drones? I mean, they didn't ban parts or electronics, just drones, right? So even if we can find a country that's friendly to the U.S. that produces a proper product at a reasonable price, it all depends. Well, we like Australia here. I mean,
It's a good start.
yeah, some of them, not all of Australia. Look at this, ladies. Wait a minute. Let's see.
Johnny.
Hi, how you?
Johnny Drone Buyer.
You've never looked better. I think John.
Johnny.
I think Johnny's high.
He's kind of pale.
I wonder if that's really him. That's going to drop.
Well,
and
you
the
told him
helicopter's going to begin.
Yeah, you
That'd
told
be a
him
sneaky way
you
to get a
sent-
helicopter.
You send him the link so he can come in and say hi. So that's what he's
Yeah.
doing. Yeah, you know.
If that was really him in the chat, you don't know.
That's true.
Oh, I think that was him.
We might have a booty incoming.
Okay. All right. That's his logo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. That looks familiar.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys brought it up today. I had never heard of this company, Lon. It was you, and this morning, it's the first time I'd heard of it, and
Really?
kind of laughed it off. Just another Holy Stone or some cheap drone thing, knockoff thing. I'm thinking, well, let's take a look at it, because it's not crazy price. I know you can get a what can we get for $880?
Air 3. You can get an Air 3 for $880. So $80 more gets you an Air 3.
But here's the thing: they're different drones. No, they're
yeah.
different drones. I mean, I already have an Air 2S, and Air 3 is an upgraded camera Air 2S to me. I mean, there's other things too, but maybe better obstacle avoidance. But I don't care about that anyway, for the most part.
Holy crap, it is him.
Hi, Johnny.
He had to go fix his hair before he came on camera.
I did.
Yeah.
They did a beautiful job.
Tighten up his penis on his chin.
Yeah, I fixed that little.
I picked up his little penis.
That is kind of penisy, Johnny.
It is.
I hate to.
Well, we are talking about a drone from a penal colony, so he's
Makes
on theme.
Yeah,
There you go.
It makes sense.
I think Johnny is high. What are you doing?
just eating some ice cream.
Is the hurricane coming your direction, Johnny?
Now it's going to Texas. It's actually, they're gonna be in for some pretty rough weather. It looks like it's going toward Houston and maybe even I don't know, kind of through possibly San Antonio, and then going up through Arkansas and St. Louis.
Well, it looks like you're on the light side of it, and maybe rain bands and like that might come through your area, right? Or no? Or did it miss you altogether?
We're far enough away. We're not going to get anything really, which doesn't hurt my feelings. Of course, it's got to go somewhere. I know they're actually flooding in Houston already, I believe, for some of the outer bands already.
Is it my imagination, or are hurricanes moving west? You know what I mean? It's like they've been skipping the east coast of Florida for the most part, and then they started going up into the Gulf.
Yep.
In the last couple of years, Tampa got hit, and Cape Coral got hit real bad. But then Louisiana got the shit smacked out of them. How many times?
Lake Charles got hit twice in the same year. Then 3 years ago on the 26th, we had Ida. So yeah.
But it's kind of weird. It's like they're coming up a little further west, a little further now, and now it's Texas's turn.
And they always turn north, make that hook.
I mean, it's just what I've noticed. I mean, we haven't had one here in a while. Which knock on wood, it only hits Texas. I didn't mean that. I don't want it to hit anybody. But I every time my wife says, "Oh, there's a hurricane coming," it's like, "Wow." I was worried about Johnny, but not anymore. Now we got to worry about Michael Wright and Alexa.
Right, Chris Hope and
Chris Hope
for the Leo and a
lot of guys. Yeah.
Well, it'll bring some rain to us anyway. So that's.
But it's just funny. It's just I don't know if the pattern is driving them further west or if it's just coincidence.
I'm just hoping it doesn't hit Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all worried about.
Probably safe.
Yeah, especially at Joplin because you guys get hammered all the time with the tornadoes and stuff.
No, we don't. We only got hit by tornadoes once. One really big one. We get them every once in a while.
Speaking of hurricane, that's Hurricane Michael Wright. Hi, Mike.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Alexis.
Oh,
hold on. I want to say hi to Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hi, how you doing?
How's the hurricane?
Michael.
Actually, I'm in Katy. I'm about 50 miles due north of where it's supposed to hit landfall. Looks like with the eyes going right through Katy.
Really?
It appears.
When's it supposed to get there?
I believe 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah.
I'll check in with you later. Okay. I was only kidding. Where'd you go?
Where did Mike go?
Oh, you turned the light out.
There. He turned his lights off.
He's in the dark.
Put a little flashlight on your chin. Ooh. There was a call from the phone. Or whatever.
He's practicing for when the hurricane gets here later. That's what it's going to look like.
Yeah. He's getting used to it.
Mike, the hurricane is in the house.
The hurricane knows what you did last night.
Yo, motherfucker, don't go down them stairs, yo. Don't go down them stairs, yo.
You check the children.
And there it is right there.
Yeah.
You see
Oh,
right?
that's look
Yeah,
bad at
everybody
all.
squint so you can see that little tiny. I see it there.
That little red
Doesn't
dot.
look bad
yeah,
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barrel. You know that's not a name that brings. Why do they pick these names? Barrel, high barrel. That doesn't bring dread or fear or.
Yeah.
Like
or
an Android name,
you know, it's my friend Barrel.
Okay. No,
My
that
brother-
should be the hurricane hitting San Francisco.
Do you want them to give them names that are more descriptive and more like threatening?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Hurricane Bloody Throat is coming into Texas. What?
Murder
There you
wind
go.
is coming in.
See, that's marketable. You know, I mean,
Destroyer.
the movies that you get. You know, the title writes itself. It's a great idea.
Yeah, and
Taker of lives.
people might actually take those warnings seriously if they heard a name like that. You know,
Murder Wind is on its way. Yeah, that's right. Murder Wind. is-
Hangar the Horrible.
Love
you
it.
think about it. This is going to be a Sharknado, anyways, because you have all those attacks by them sharks along the beaches down there where y'all live, Bill, and it is Shark Week for the Discovery Channel, and now we're having a hurricane. They're just combined it all together.
All them shark attacks. What shark attacks are you talking about?
It's Sharknado, not Sharkicane.
It's on a
Yeah,
Gulf
that's true,
Coast,
yeah.
Orange Beach and Pensacola.
That should have been
Yeah.
a sequel to Sharknado. It should have been
I don't know.
Sharkicane.
I actually haven't heard anything about it. We had shark.
Yeah, there's been quite a few down.
uptick in shark attacks lately.
Hurricane Dawn? Is there really going to be a Hurricane Dawn?
No.
I'm going to do a YouTube video where I cover
That'd be
myself
great.
with barbecue.
If there's a Hurricane Dawn, I'm going to do a weather report every day, just me out in the backyard spinning in circles in a sprinkler.
That'd be great. Every day, same dawn, different day.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm going to cover my legs with barbecue sauce and jump in the ocean. You know, and see if I
Nah,
can.
chum. Sharks don't like barbecue sauce.
Hi, pal. He's my
Chum.
chum.
Yeah.
Chum.
Yeah,
Chum.
I know. I don't really want to be attacked on, so barbecue sauce will probably turn them
Oh,
off.
it might barbecue, especially the spicy kind, will probably chase them away. Sharks have a
Yeah,
real
hot
intense
sauce.
smell. So
Hot sauce.
yeah.
Unless,
No, dude,
well, there might
I'm
be
only
Mexican
kind of
shark, though.
joking.
I don't- What if it's a Mexican shark, though? I don't know. You got to be careful.
Mexican, if it was a black shark, maybe
Oh,
barbecue sauce.
They were doing
But
Hurricane
not,
Dawn.
but
Like,
not not a Mexican shark.
that was a president. That was a presidential joke. Hurricane Dawn.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
Michael,
Yeah.
Michael. He looks like
It was an
I'm
election
back here
thing.
again. Yeah.
You know, it's kind of sad that we're sitting here joking about people being attacked by sharks. I mean, that's very tragic. I'm very sorry to hear about that. You know,
That is
next
very
to the
sad.
alligator attack stories. We can just put it all together. Yes, there's wildlife
Mike
here
in the
Florida.
dark.
Huh?
Look at Mike in the dark. Isn't that
Mike's
cool?
kind of scary. I'm trying not to look
Yeah.
around there.
I was told I have to have the light off, bothering the dog.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Bob.
And you do what you're told, like a good little Mike.
Exactly right. I do what I'm
Yeah,
told.
right. He wants to get
Yeah.
laid. So
He wants to be able to
You know.
sleep in his own bed.
yeah, no kidding, man. He wants
Speaking of slathering yourself with barbecue sauce, hey.
Bob Casey. Mr. Bob.
It's interesting, Akira show. I'm just saying. Take a piece of meat, slather it in barbecue sauce, and throw it in the shark tank. Not a person. Just see what happens. Like
Bring it to
maybe
Bass
these
Pro
baby
Shop.
rays.
Bring it to Bass Pro Shop and throw it in their fish tank.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
just
that'd be pretty cool if it works. You know, you'll see shark, coming in and just good.
There'll be shark flavored sunblock or barbecue flavored sunblock to keep the sharks off of you.
Hey, it might work.
If that poor Kittner kid had some barbecue sauce on, he wouldn't gotten taken out by Jaws.
People, instead of slathering that sunblock on, they're putting some some Heinz 57 or something, or
Dude.
Yeah, there'll be the entire place will be smelling like barbecue chicken. Just
No. Let me ask yourself a question. You've seen a lot of shark movies. How many brothers have you seen eaten by sharks?
They don't go in the water.
I'm trying not to say something that might be construed as racist right now.
yep.
I
Apologize.
watched every shark, every Jaws movie, and not a single brother was killed. I don't think.
Bullshit. Louis Gossett Jr. Jaws 3D.
You're right. Jaws
Got
3D.
him.
They don't count though. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
You got me, Jaws 3D. I forgot about about good old Louis. So 1 out of about 1,000. Okay, that's good.
Just
I
to
like
show
them
you.
odds. I like them odds, son.
The sharks don't like that
Sorry.
dark meat, I guess. I don't know. What's
Yeah, right.
Well, they
I was
have to
just
be
trying
in
to
the.
figure out. I was
they-
just trying to figure out who were brothers in any of the Jaws movies, and I
There
was
weren't.
thinking,
There
you know,
weren't any. They
Well,
just,
I-
They weren't
that's
any.
the
yeah,
point, but-
They weren't any.
you guys
They
are
were in
thinking of
Amityville,
another
New
brother.
York,
I'm thinking,
son.
you know, like
Sorry.
biological
In the first
brothers,
Jaws
you know?
movie, there's only 5 people eating in the first Jaws movie.
Yeah, none of them were related. That's what I mean. I couldn't figure out what brothers he was talking about.
We talking about the 2 boys are brothers. They weren't eaten, but they were chased
okay.
by the
See-
sharks.
See, that's where my mind went. I didn't
That was
get
Jaws
anybody
2.
else's mind went. You know,
That's Jaws 2.
No. Both the boys were in the first Jaws movie because the sheriff moved to that town with his wife and his 2 boys.
But in they were trapped on the boats,
Hey, Glenn.
being
That's true.
surrounded by the shark in Jaws 2.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. But I could have swore. You're probably right. I don't even want to get into it. It doesn't matter that much.
You know why Jacques?
He's on this bullshit. You know what I mean?
You know why Jacques Cousteau is spinning in his grave because he didn't think of it.
actually,
He could have had.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You could have had Jacques Cousteau barbecue sauce. You know, it could have been.
there you
Could have
go.
been what's that actor? What's it? Paul Newman. You know, Newman's own.
Paul
Could have
Newman,
been
yeah.
Cousteau's own barbecue sauce. Hey, you know, crazier things have happened. I mean, you guys have all, or maybe you've not heard about what's that Avon product that you put on that kept bugs off you?
Skin So Soft.
Skin So
It's so
Soft.
soft, yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't do that on purpose.
No,
You know, but it works like it works. I used to use that stuff. It works great.
yeah. And
It's
that's what they
way
used to
too.
sell it. You know, during the summertime, that became one of their best products because they took credit for that, even though that wasn't their intention. We had a lady used to come.
Yeah,
up
they
and
never
sell-
explained what poisonous chemical you were putting on
Right,
your
yeah.
body
No,
that kept
that'll
the
kill
bugs
them.
away.
Yeah, let's keep the bugs away. And your skin is so soft. Yeah. Okay.
Well, you were-
Cinderella,
you were-
wasn't it? Didn't they have Cinderella in it?
Jordy?
Yeah, I think so.
Cinderella or Cinderella or whatever that's
Citronella.
called.
Citronella.
Citronella.
Yeah, I think
I
there was
don't know.
Cinderella in it. That's why.
I don't know, but I wouldn't smoke a cigarette if I was.
It had 7 dust. It had 7 dust on it. That's what it was.
Seven dust.
Seven dust.
No, but it did work. It did work. I remember I was in I was on the Delmarva Peninsula, Quinby, Virginia, which is on the Delmarva Peninsula. And when I went to go on the dock. We were on vacation. I went to go on the dock, and this little kind of resort. It was a timeshare place, and the black flies, these big ass like horsefly things that bite like hell. They were everywhere. Stuff worked great. The most they would do is after it started to wear off after a while, they would land on you and then just take off. I never got bit. Yeah. Of course, it didn't help very much standing out there in that dock in the wind, in the sun, and when I got sun poisoning and all my legs all blistered up, that it didn't help that. You know,
No, it probably helped you get burned.
It probably did. Probably magnified it. But I think at least I didn't get bit by bugs.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did mention this Aeroo Pro thing, didn't I? I wanted to do a deep dive on it. I mean, because Aeroo Pro is
Aeroo Pro. Aeroo Pro.
Aeroo. I know
Right.
it's like kangaroo.
Yeah, kangaroo, Aeroo.
Oh, rude.
If you want to do a bit of a deep dive, you can actually go to Dan Davis of DanTube.tv. He's got a couple of unboxing videos of the beta version of the craft.
Lon is picking one up.
What the hell?
No, I am not. No, I'm not. And it's not because it's made in Australia or anything like that. All I care about is camera. 90% of what I care about is camera.
Yeah,
It's got a 1/2.6, son. It's automatically done.
Mhm.
Done. 1/4. That's tiny sensor. There's phones with bigger. Most phones have bigger sensors than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For real. I'm just being honest. Most phones have bigger sensors than that. That's a wrap for me, dude.
Well, the problem is they're trying to sell it in their marketing as it does everything. No, it's for taking your bait out. It's for
Right.
fishing.
Well, they
Sell
actually
it for that, and that's it.
they're not a brand new company. They actually have other drones, and
Yeah.
and they're they call them fishing drones.
Yeah.
You know, because it's got a drop
Right,
system
right.
built in,
Yeah.
Yep.
and but the previous one only carried 250 grams,
Right.
whereas
This one just carries a little bit more. It's got a little bit more
a
power.
kilo.
Yeah.
It'll carry a kilo. I mean,
Kilo.
that's two.
And
that's a lot.
2.3 pounds.
but sell it for that. Don't sell it for, hey, this can also be a great camera drone. That's
Well,
not
yeah.
what it is.
Right. Well, if you look at the here, you want to see what they really think?
Yeah, show a little commercial unless we get in trouble. Unless you think you get in trouble for it.
Oh, I don't care. What are they going to do?
They should like it.
They should like it. You would think.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
need
You ready?
publicity.
And
I'm ready.
And if they're listening, they can send me a
and Dominic,
free
I want you to pay attention because this is a real Australian accent.
one.
What if we told you you could do all this with one drone?
With one drone.
Wait, let's start
That's
from the
Paul
beginning.
Hogan.
Start from the beginning.
Paul
One drone.
No.
What the hell?
What if we told you
What if we
you
told you?
could do all this with one drone?
Well, what?
Oh, too right.
Introducing
With
Aeroo
one drone.
Every
equipped
Oi.
with ultra-heavy lift
Back it up,
motors
Jerry.
and an automatic payload release system. You can safely carry and release payloads up to 1 kilogram at the press of a button. With its 4K ultra-high definition camera on a 3-axis gimbal, you can capture every moment in stunning, vibrant detail. Aeroo Pro has been built for the extremes. Its weather-resistant shell and corrosion-resistant coating protect all internal components from constant sea and salt spray over time. The motors, camera and battery are all made from industrial and marine-grade components, designed to fly in extreme conditions. Our revolutionary AI flight battery uses machine learning to optimize flight time and performance based on your conditions, adjusting for payload, temperature, and altitude, giving you reliable power output and ultra-long flight times. All this means you can get 45 minutes flight time on a single charge. To recharge, simply place the battery on the Aeroo charging station and let the battery's onboard computer take care of the rest.
I don't like that.
Aeroo Pro is equipped with our revolutionary WaveSync transmission system, providing an ultra-high definition 2.7K live image feed
That's pretty
directly
impressive.
to your mobile device.
That's like a
you fly.
Mavic Mini.
Use the 6
First gen.
times digital zoom to spot the perfect drop.
2.7
or
feet.
get up close to the
Oh, the
action.
2.7 feed to your phone.
With WaveSync, you can get a range of 10 kilometers, ensuring a strong,
records in 4K.
uninterrupted signal throughout your flight. Wind, what wind? Aeroo Pro's ultra-heavy lift motors, paired with its large wingspan, keeps it stable even in winds over 50 kilometers per hour. So, with all these features, Aeroo Pro must be difficult to fly, right? No.
Right.
Aeroo Pro is built for you. Power on,
Crikey.
plug your phone in, and take off. It's equipped with a powerful onboard computer, 2 vision sensors, and automatically connects to over 20 satellites. Sounds confusing? It's not. Aeroo Pro knows exactly where it is and what it's doing at all times. Let go of the remote and watch it pause, even in the wind. And it doesn't stop there. Aeroo Pro will
they could have gotten a better
automatically
looking model.
return to home at the press of a button, signal loss, or low battery. It'll fly overhead and land precisely on the takeoff spot without you having to touch the remote.
That's a little too precise.
Aeroo Pro
That was
is
very
built
They
exact.
claim it uses AI to find the landing.
ready to
pad.
fly. in
I
a
don't
compact,
know, man. That was a
weatherproof
little-
carry case.
That's a little too
Whether
perfect.
you're a serious fisherman or go out on the occasional trip, the Aeroo Pro makes drone fishing easier than ever before. Attach your bait, take off, and fly out hundreds of meters to the precise spot you want to cast. Then drop it at the press of a button.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool.
Drone delivery is no longer for the corporate giants. Owe your mate some
I'm
beers
like,
or
eh.
need to deliver life-saving supplies over extreme terrains. The
Tube socks.
possibilities are endless. Attach your payload with a quick release system for easy attachment and delivery. The inbuilt payload stability mode ensures perfect balance and minimizes swinging, allowing for precise, safe deliveries over long distances.
Oh, good job.
Aeroo Pro
No
is
swinging.
equipped with a 4K Ultra HD camera on a smooth
It's got
three-axis
anti-swinging
gimbal,
technology.
giving you full creative control to capture.
Yeah, here's a
any
12 megapixel 1 over
12
2.
megapixel 1 over 2.6 inch CMOS sensor captures accurate and vibrant colors, even in low light environments.
Video taken in with a Mavic
Shoot in
3.
H-log to unlock maximum dynamic range and post-processing flexibility. Capture the perfect moment using the continuous shooting mode, or create special memories with timed photos. With autopilot
I hit the
and
map.
intelligent filming modes, you can easily capture professional shots at the press of a button. Follow Me tracks your subject from any
Follow
angle.
me. Look at that.
Target locks the
Very
camera
cool.
on your subject while you fly.
Follow
in
me, no
any
obstacle
direction.
avoidance, though.
And always moves 360 degrees around
Yeah, I
any
didn't hear them
still
mention that.
fast-moving subject.
Yeah.
Aeroo Pro pushes
Wait,
the
what are the front deals? Are
expands
those
the
sensors?
creative
It said 2 vision
possibilities of what
sensors.
drones can be
They said.
used.
Yeah.
On the
Its
bottom,
1
though, I
kilogram
thought.
payload,
Yeah.
4K camera.
Yeah, what about the
and
front?
What are those? What are those in the
durable
front, though?
design. Aeroo
telling.
Pro is for you to take anywhere by yourself.
I mean, they showed it going down a
ready to
path.
fly at a
Yeah.
moment's notice.
Yeah.
They also showed it landing on a landing pad perfect too. So you know.
Mm.
That was super perfect. I mean, holy shit. Come on now. Come on now. That was
This drone is awesome.
Lon, my Penny does that, Lon.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Absolutely perfect every time. Okay.
That was awesome.
That was too perfect.
When,
Dude. That
when
was,
it's time to be delivered, when it comes time to deliver meth, I want to use the drone that is the most accurate and can carry the most meth to deliver it into the jail.
Well, how many toddlers does it carry?
It says it's got
I know, right?
anti-swinging technology to keep the
Yeah, I know.
pretty good.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Anti-swing.
Without
Good,
need any
but
swinging.
I'll tell you what. Seriously, if it's half as good as they just presented it, $800 is a pretty good deal, I think. You know, I mean, yes, it's not going to be great for video, no matter what they showed us, because if the video is half that good, it'd still be a good deal.
Dominic, have you seen one?
I don't know what it looked like from your end, but from
I haven't
here
seen
watching
one.
it back there,
I haven't
It looked
seen
awesome.
one up close. I've only seen a video of one.
Is it the same price? What would it be over there?
$11.99 over
50.
here.
I was going to
so
say,
it's more.
well, the Australian dollar is like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, this thing has free shipping to us, apparently.
If anybody wants to
What, to
buy
us?
one, I'm happy to
Yeah.
take the test.
That website, no,
Wants to
but
buy
country,
one,
I
you
mean,
know, you could all chip in.
Johnny can buy one, so the rest of us can get hands-on look at it.
Yeah, yeah. You can all chip in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Now, here's my problems in a row. Non-folding. Okay. I don't like
Yeah.
the non-folding. I definitely don't like the camera. I fucking hate the remote. Just looking at that remote gives me a headache. I don't like that remote at all.
those aren't deal breakers to me. I mean, you know what? The non-folding, I think, has to do with the water resistance. Obviously,
Yes.
you know,
That's what I
it's
would
like a splashdown drone. You know, with the same thing,
Yeah.
splashdown. In fact, splashdown probably makes it for them. But anyway, it's got a splash. You know, but that's to keep the water out.
That's
So there you
fair.
go. You got to give up something to gain something. You know, I mean,
Talking about obstacle avoidance.
I don't know. Let's take a look at the specs.
To the specs, Johnny.
And away we go.
On the way to the specs.
There it is. Okay. All right. Let's share the specs right now. Okay. The Aeroo Pro.
Aeroo Pro.
I done started something now, dude. I'm sure other people have said it though.
Aeroo Pro.
Aeroo.
Aeroo. It's got 8 stars already, and I haven't even shipped it yet.
Yes.
So
Here's what I don't like. I don't like
fantastic.
hyperbole. The most advanced, easy to fly, multi-purpose consumer drone. Yeah, okay. Settle
This is-
down, fellas. Settle
they're
down.
proud of their product. What? Come on now. So
Groundbreaking transmission. First in its class, you know, yada yada. Come on.
they didn't
man.
say first. They said,
Yeah, they
you know,
did.
I mean, maybe for Australia, it's good. 10K is good. 10 kilometer is good. I mean, they copied that off of
6
DJI
miles.
with. So anyway, no, they
I
didn't.
got
How
you
can I say
one,
that?
son.
This is what you get for $800. All right, you get you get a set of one set of spare props. You only get the one battery. But you get that really cool case. It was a nice case.
Yeah.
And some rings and snap rings and and you know what that is? I think that's a light.
I think it comes on when you land. Like
I think that's a gimbal cover.
Oh, all right.
They're gonna
fine.
list the gimbal.
Actually, let's see what
I
it
think
says.
so. Yeah.
You get the aircraft, the remote controller, the one battery, single battery charger, protective carry case, spare props, set of 4, which is 1. USB-C charging cable, RC Lightning. Oh, you can use it with Apple. Hooray!
Hey, all the fags rejoice.
Yeah.
Right. And payload. So then for $1,000, $200 more, you get that. You get a landing pad that says Aeroo on it. Aruga.
Black and white like that, because that's kind of cool. I'd actually get one of those landing pads. I don't even use landing pads. I'd probably buy one of those black and
It's
white.
like the
that.
Batman one.
That's kind of sweet, actually.
You land a Batcopter on that. It comes with the bank, the charging bank, 1 extra battery. Really, that's the thing, is the charging bank and 1 extra battery for $200. Really, everything else is so what. I don't know what that.
Another
is.
set of props. Oh wait a minute, no, that's still 1 set, isn't it?
Yeah, only 1 set, bastards.
Or is that full?
Aeroo Pro
2 sets.
aircraft, Aeroo
It's
Pro
extra set.
remote controller, AI flight battery, single battery charge.
Oh, you get the charging plug, the charging brick.
Yeah,
right?
that's
I
it.
said that. Yeah, charging station. Yeah, this is what you get extra. 1 extra battery and a charging station. Other than that,
Oh.
so that's what you get for your $200 extra.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
seriously? I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, those batteries, that's probably in line. Battery's probably $150, Bob, right?
Yeah, and $50 for the charging thing. Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Now, 10 kilometers at 2.7 feet back to the phone is actually, that's DJI level. You know,
That's
it is.
higher, actually. DJI is typically 1080, if I'm not mistaken.
Didn't they just upgrade to 2.7 feet?
Maybe with the OcuSync 4, but I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I
Well,
could look it up.
That's
Yeah.
pretty, if it works right, that's pretty, unless it's constantly chopping up and you end up having to drop it to 1080 anyway.
a battery is $199.
Ooh.
Oh, $199. So that's a pretty good deal. You get the charging bank thing for free, basically.
The charging station is $149 in a single charger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. $149 for the charging bank?
That's for the bank, not the
Multi-charger, right?
A set of 4 props is $49.
What? Wow. Is that Australian money? Is that real money or Australian money?
I don't know. It's
Oh, that might be Australian money. I don't know. Or Texas.
Oh, no way. No fucking way. What? $50 for a set of props? Nah.
That's, yeah, well,
Come on,
just
man.
don't crash it, I guess.
Bill, hit that.
Wait, what? Buy now?
Yeah, share it.
Yeah, hit buy now and let's all buy one.
No, right
Share
here. I mean, hit my share my screen.
And we'll send it to Dominic.
See right there.
What? Oh,
There you
there you go. Oh, the single charge is 50. Oh, wow, 150. What? Shut up.
That'll come down.
Shut up.
What?
They haven't released it yet. It doesn't ship till
It's a
25th.
set of 4, but it shows 2 sets.
Fuck out of here.
That's why we need these guys. Master
No. It's like a mini props.
Air Screw will fix that. Right.
No, these are like mini props. These are like for a mini drone. You know what I'm saying? Where they're separate
Yeah.
and they hold on with screws. They're
Yeah.
not even quick release.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
even quick release.
Well, there's this. You can see the screws. There they are.
Screws right there.
Screws right there.
You know, I'm moving my cursor around on it like you guys can see that.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I was doing
I
I could see it because I was doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
All right, so let's go down the
Tried
page
to
here.
buy it.
And I'm curious, man. This is okay, 4K, blah blah blah. Temperatures up to 40 degrees Celsius. Dominic, what is that?
104 Fahrenheit.
Okay,
Yeah, it's like 100.
all right, that's good. And
Pretty typical.
return to home. You know, during the commercial, you guys were talking. You didn't even hear us say it. You know, to bring medical supplies or just brews to your friends.
Yes.
I was thinking I could see myself over fishing. You know, like a block and a half away over at the
That's
canal.
what-
Hey, honey, send me over a sandwich. But
Send over a 6-pack.
and the brewski.
Hey guys, I mean, hey,
It's a 7-course meal.
I see some of the comments. I mean, hey, I'm not saying it's good competition,
Well, and here's the thing: what if DJI says, "Screw it, we're done with the United States," and they stop producing drones for us?
Yeah,
You got to go somewhere.
And we've talked about this
not
before,
here.
is that if DJI gets banned from the U.S., there will be a lot of different companies like this popping up and having different specs for
But
different.
they won't be from Australia.
yeah.
No,
Yeah, maybe
Maximum-
maybe Power Master will come back, or Power Egg will come back. Will make a comeback.
The Power Egg.
62 kilometers
Power
per
Egg
hour.
3.5.
62 kilometers per hour. What is that?
40 mile.
About 40 miles an hour. That's all right. It's got American GPS. GPS is American, so there is that. And
in Russia.
And
Right,
Russian.
nice, which is the Russian.
Perfect. That's all you need.
Perfect.
There is no obstacle avoidance, though.
No obstacle avoidance. Huh?
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Okay, fair enough. Down on sensors, was that? Can you click that? I'm like, there I am doing it again. See where it says sensors? Down this little list here: power system, battery.
There you go.
Sensors.
Altitude.
Downward, optical.
Optical flow sensor.
Optical flow. Okay.
Yeah, it's only optical flow.
It's got a payload overload sensor.
Nice.
It just starts talking. Get off me, fat ass. Supports GPS up to 30 satellites. Optical flow. It's got barometer. Big deal. TOF. What's TOF?
Time of flight.
Time of flight. Yeah.
Right. AI search for landing pad. Yes. There was some guy, one of these. In fact, I'll show you in a second. He's got a little video. All right, that's wonderful. Remote control. Wave sync, they call it. Instead of vacuum sync, it's wave sync.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to call it something, I guess.
6x digital zoom. The joystick accuracy within 4%. Is that good? I don't know. That doesn't sound good to me.
What?
The joystick accuracy is within 4%.
That's fine for a camera drone.
I mean, for the joystick? I don't know.
Yeah, for a camera drone.
Oh, my gosh.
So Lon, like we said this morning, maybe Charlie moved to Australia.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm all about competition, believe it or not. I need somebody to come up with some of this actual competition. That's all I'm saying.
I don't. This isn't that far off.
The Hugo was a competition for the Camaro. You know what I mean? It's like it's not real competition, man. I'm sorry.
You know what? You get a little bit. You get a better camera sensor in it, and you're just about there. And of course,
obstacle avoidance.
I see. I don't care about that.
Lighter,
no, I don't care about obstacle avoidance. But
remote control.
Go to flight mode.
You hate that remote control.
No, I don't. I hate that more. I don't like. I have one like that. I can't remember who makes them like that. It's what's a JJRC? Who's? I wish Idaho was here.
I don't know.
He's handling a lot of those cheap ass drones, and it's like the Holy Stone or the freaking
no. It didn't.
Or somebody makes a remote
Parrot. Wasn't it Parrot?
The Parrot goes at the bottom like that.
Yeah.
The Bebop.
Well, no, what was the better one? What was the better Parrot?
Nafi has the same one as the Skydio did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was top load.
Okay, well here's a little video of this guy. Here's a guy who reviewed it.
Oh, cool. Let's see it.
Are you guys seeing this or no?
Yeah,
I can see it.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's showing off how cool the landing pad thing is.
Yeah, because
cool.
obviously the GPS was off a little, and this thing is zeroing in with its AI onto the not black and white.
I retract my former statement.
Maybe the other side. Maybe it's flip it over and the other side's black and white.
Yeah.
Retract my statement. If they got, because even FEMA does a pretty good job of that, of finding landing pads. FEMA does that too. I think it's FEMA that does that, isn't it? It's one of these companies. They're all about honing in on that landing pad thing.
Yeah.
I think all these things are great, and I don't think it's a lot of money, really. I mean, I know I
No,
know
that's
you can
not a
get, what do
bad
you call it,
price.
Air 3 for $880. When did they come down that far, by the way? And what do you get for $880? Do you get a cool case like that?
No,
No. It's got them beat in the secondary stuff. I mean, you don't get a little case. You don't get a charger. So,
No, you don't get it. You don't get a charger for $800. You get a single. You get a single battery charger for $800.
Yeah, I know that, but in the Air 3, I don't think you get any kind of charger.
Oh, for $880, I mean.
Yeah. And it's a regular controller, the RCN one, not the one with the screen.
Not this cool one with this with the
not the one with the screen. Yeah, no, you're
with the
right.
phone at the bottom.
Yeah, RCN 2 with the Air 3.
And 2, excuse me. I'm sorry. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah. So there's positives and negatives. But
I just don't think they could do a drone like this much cheaper than that. Seriously, I you know what I mean. I don't think it's that crazy of a price and free express shipping. Look at that.
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
Let's see if I hit buy now.
Okay. Buy one real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just go through the entire process and let's see how it works.
$7.99. Okay. Yeah, discount code. Let's do a search for a discount code. I'm on it.
It sort of reminds me of, it looks like an oversized Spark.
Yeah, a little bit.
The style of it, or the Skydio too.
Shipping terms are DDU, delivery duty unpaid, meaning you're responsible for any customs tax specific to the country the drone is. Do we have customs from Australia to here?
Yeah.
You said duty.
It does say New Zealand and USA stock local coming soon.
Coming soon, right?
Local USA, yeah.
Although, but right now they're shipping from Australia.
Yeah, you can ship it to me. I'll just send you my details. I'll send you my address.
Enter shipping address. All right, let's see. Let's do that. First name, Bob. Last name on it. One, two, three, four.
Screw you, man.
I was do 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Yeah,
That's why I
we'll
keep
do
eating
this.
your
1, 2, 3,
stuff.
4 Mariposa Avenue, Port St. Louis. Look, you pulled it right in.
I used to.
Wonderful.
$844.
All right, $45 to ship. That's not that bad.
No tax.
Not yet. Let me
Oh,
see.
If we go
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
It's hard to say. I'd be surprised if they don't hit you for.
Didn't say tax. Nope.
Yeah, but what about the duty? That's
You
the thing.
said duty.
I know.
Duty.
Michael Wright is back. Hooray, Michael!
Hey.
Mike, did you order one yet?
Hey.
Do you know what the duty is?
Duty.
For the Aeroo Pro? What's the duty on the Aeroo Pro?
That's a tariff.
Whatever the duty is on the Aeroo price stinks.
Yeah, you're right. Aeroo is not responsible for stolen goods after your order is delivered. Like 3 years later, somebody stole my drone, man. Cover me.
Ports pirates is probably what they're thinking.
I know.
Yeah.
They're shipping to the U.S. Of course they are.
Yeah, man, no shit. Poo-poo duty.
Yeah.
Booty duty. You're on
Howdy
booty
doody.
duty.
So
Yeah, I
maybe
don't know.
maybe it'd be better to wait for USA local stock then you
Well,
can
it said
avoid.
July 25th is when it's going to ship, right?
Right.
So maybe they are waiting for local because the computer can tell where you are. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's letting you know.
No, but it followed this next sentence is, but presently we ship from Australia. Stock coming soon, presently shipping from Australia. That's what it said.
Oh. Why is it shipping July 25th? Why does it take so long to ship?
Yeah.
They're not ready. I don't know. I mean, it could be one of those things where
They're not
July
for sale yet?
25th, Yeah, no, this is their newest model. This is. They got older. They got the regular
other
Aeros.
ones. They've built.
Let's check out the other ones.
They've been doing this for I don't know 3 or 4, 5 years, I think.
Have they? Let's see. About.
Yeah.
It should be more than just pretty pictures. That's why we have such crappy cameras.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about the camera quality.
We donate a percentage to aerial rescue charities.
Oh, nice.
Care Flight
World
Australia.
Health, the zip line.
Yep.
Yeah.
The old zip line. Yeah.
Oh, they like
What the
wrestling.
fuck, Australia?
Yep.
Oh,
Wrestling.
yeah,
They like
WWE.
Worldwide
wrestling, so
wrestling.
that's good.
Wrestling for. I pity the fool. Our mission. Location.
No.
Look, I told you. Look, Factory 10.
Hollywood.
Oh, it's Prosperity. What the fuck's
Yeah.
PDE?
Prosperity.
What's a
Parade. Parade.
Parade. They call streets parades there.
New South
Yes.
Wales.
Hmm.
Huh?
Warriewood, which is about 10 hours from me.
New South Wales, right?
Yeah, that was the accent in their video, New South Wales accent. We have a more refined accent down here.
Yeah, you guys are special.
Parade. Oh, it's like a gay pride street or something. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. That's
Sorry, you've got to. Yeah,
So
Promenade, isn't it?
Sorry.
Promenade.
no,
Is it
parade.
promenade?
Peter, yeah, yes, parade here.
Oh, okay. It's not.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sorry.
you only get one.
I'm sorry, sir.
That's enough. All right.
Use the
So
panel
what do you
don't
think? I don't know.
necessarily-
I don't think it's a terrible deal. I don't think it's.
You need a fishing drone. That's the question. For real.
Do I need? Yeah,
you
but do I need
want a
any
fish-
drone?
Everybody needs a fishing drone.
No.
Yeah.
If you want a fishing drone, this is the drone. I go along with that.
I don't.
I agree
We
with
don't
that.
need any of these things unless we're making money doing it. We do it because we like it, not about need. I like to fish.
No. It's a
like
hobby.
to
It's
fish.
a hobby.
You know, maybe I'll be too tired to cast the line out one day, and I'll just spend the 10 minutes to set my drone up, and
let
the
it
10
rip.
minutes to hook the line up to it, and the 5 minutes to fly it out. You know, or I could go like this, with my
Just let
10
it
foot,
rip.
my 10-foot
Nah.
bird catcher.
Not 10 kilometers though. You can just cast 10.
I don't have 10 kilometers a lot. Yeah. I just some dumb. Yeah, he's flying. It keeps going and keeps going.
Imagine.
Then the line runs out.
You hook the fish on Monday and get it in the boat on Tuesday.
You know, then the line, of course, because it's not attached to anything, it's going like this, wraps around the drone, and then we'll see if it comes back. It
No,
won't.
for real though. From what I can see, it reminds me of Skydio. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's competition for DJI." Nah, if you want a follow me drone, Skydio was the drone, right? If you want a tracking drone, Skydio was the drone. But in every other way, DJI smoked them, and it's the same way with this. If you want,
There's Tom.
if you
Sorry,
want a
Tom, I
fishing
didn't see you
drone, I
down
think
there.
this is the way to
Michael's
go.
back.
I think this is the way
Hi,
to go,
Tom.
man. If you want a fishing drone,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, I
It's
think it's
one
awesome.
feature. You can, like you said, you can also deliver, cold ones to your buddies.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
6-pack.
Because I'm sure that's legal to fly over people's homes with bottles of beer and
why
stuff.
not? Send a couple of frothies down there and you'll be right.
I don't know. I
How
don't
much
know.
does a beer weigh, by the way?
A beer? A lot less than a lot less than 2 pounds.
16 ounce.
No, that's liquid. I wonder what.
That's
Really, what
that's-
does a beer weigh? I don't know. I honestly
Probably
don't know.
about
Let's
You know,
ask
I
Google.
like one
Google
real
knows everything. How much?
Yeah.
Yo, wait one.
mine are in grams.
Wait
I
one.
don't have a bottle of beer.
I was gonna run upstairs and grab a can and weigh it, but
370. Yeah, they're $3.75 if they're in a tinny, and if
What?
they're in a bottle-
in there if they're in a tinny.
a tin.
What the hell's a tinny?
A 12 ounce long neck.
Aluminum. It's
I'm
made
reading
of
the-
a can.
I'm
Not a
reading the
bottle.
age.
More than 3/4 of a pound.
It's a can, not a bottle.
According to this, a 12-ounce long neck beer bottle weighs 0.425 pounds, less than half a pound.
It's also,
It's also 90. Okay.
What are these?
Fair enough.
numbers?
All right.
Six pack.
Hey, Jalen.
You can get the plastic bottles. They're lighter.
Yeah, or cans or tennies.
Yeah,
You get like
tinny.
a 6-pack of
A
tennies.
tinny.
You know, Dominic, we were playing Trivial Pursuit the other night. I don't remember what the question was, but it was a multiple choice, and I said I'll take the one that sounds most. They're talking about some Australian thing. I said I'm just gonna guess the one that sounds the most like baby talk because that's how they speak down there, and I was right.
So you should do aluminum 6-packs. So you can carry more beer that way. That's all.
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Cool.
Aluminium.
It's aluminium.
If I'm gonna have an Aeroo Pro, I have to start saying aluminium.
Yeah.
Beer delivery to the beach. That's not a bad little business you can get in there, Dominic.
Yeah.
You deliver Fosters down to the beach.
Yes.
How
No
do
one
they
drinks
pay you?
Fosters, actually.
What do you do?
You don't?
On
You
the return. Yeah,
You drop-
on the
they don't
return.
drink Fosters in Australia.
You drop down the cell phone with the square on it. But the guy
Yeah.
first swipes it, then it comes up, and then the beer comes.
Yeah. Now you put the can in there, and then you fly it out. You take the can out, you put the small change in there, and you come back.
Yeah, you have an app, and they order it from you online.
They pay it on the phone, all right? And then you just ship it out in a tinny to them, all right?
Yeah, and
you
can go ahead and send Fosters out because you're probably doing this primarily for tourists.
Yeah,
Of course,
This would be
probably weighs
the full Australian experience.
2 kilograms.
Well, this drone we're talking about carries a whole kilogram. I mean, this drone carries a whole kilogram, 2.5 pounds, 2.2 pounds. I mean, you could do it.
What does a Foster's weigh, though?
Probably get about 4 cans.
Yeah, 16 ounce. Right?
Yeah,
16 ounce.
Well, I don't know.
Take 2 out of the 6-pack, and
that's your
about
tip.
A half liter. About a half liter.
Seriously though, what you do is you have a scan thing on your little. You have a little booth at the beach, and they scan it and they get the app, and they order it over the phone, and then the freaking drone comes over and just drops the beer off.
Yeah,
what a great idea.
Yeah, 2 cans.
I'm telling you, Dom.
2 cans per man.
So how do you know you're getting it to the right person?
It's part of the app. It's going to track your phone.
No, it'll track back to the phone. Yeah.
You have to give it permission to track your
Just be
phone.
waving.
yeah, you're not going to have 12-year-olds using that.
Yeah.
Well, you get a description too. Like when you drive up somewhere to get something brought to your car, they ask you what kind of car you're driving and shit. You can just ask them what they're wearing or whatever. And the GPS will give them a general location where they are.
I'm
not going
the
100
guy
miles
with-
down the beach, right?
I'm the guy with sand in my crack. Maybe
Bill, you could get the pizzas next year for the South Florida Drone Meetup.
and just drop them off.
Hello, Jalen.
Yeah.
I'm the adult person who is fishing here. I look like a 12-year-old, but I am the adult person who is out here fishing. You can trust me, dude.
Tom said, "What the hell are y'all talking about?"
There's no drinking age in Australia. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They're born drinking.
I'm waiting for one of you suckers to buy it first and fly it to let me know how it is.
Yeah.
Dominic, come on, you're the closest. You got to pick one up and test it for us.
Yeah.
Dom.
I'm only 9.5
I think
hours
that's like
drive from there.
$5,000 Australian, though. Jesus.
Well, we got to do an Aussie GoFundMe site, Lon. That's all.
Yeah.
$800, that would put him off strippers for a week.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? After the 25th, we're going to see all kinds of videos on it. I'd imagine. We'll see some. I don't know how popular this thing is going to be,
As
but
I
there'll
said,
be,
I've only
there'll, be,
seen one video.
there'll be videos. And maybe we'll get an honest one or two.
Maybe Idaho will do one.
I saw one yesterday. The guy did the unboxing and everything. And, it was interesting. It looked pretty solid and everything. But
And I'm sure he's going to have a follow-up video once the release date passes and he can fly. Show the thing flying and all. Yeah. Oh, get
go and fishing. Don't forget my Aeroo.
Lon, you got connections. Get one of your famous friends to have it sent to them to review.
I could, but every time I run that by of it's so funny. It's like you should see Billy's house right now. He's got his mom's garage.
And I hear he's an Australia hater, so it's not going to happen. I guess it's just not going to happen.
He's got a power station he's supposed to be reviewing and sending me, like the 1,000 watt hour Yeti, the big Yeti 1000.
Good point, Steve. Good point.
I didn't know Yeti made power stations.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Bang a gong.
Wow. Can you keep things cold in it too?
It's an overpriced.
No, Mike, you can't keep things cold, all right?
Did you guys ever have? I mean, this isn't that crazy, but the ones that are actually powered that keep stuff cold and keep stuff warm, and they got like a little metal aluminum thing on the inside that gets it's cold. And
Mhm.
how well do they work? I've always wanted to get one. Do they work?
Yeah, they work rather well.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as keeping stuff warm, it'll keep it up to about anywhere between 130 and 150 degrees.
More than hot. That's more than hot enough. You know,
More than yeah.
145 is.
They're better at keeping things warm than they are keeping things cold.
I'd imagine. I mean, I've seen them where they actually look like little refrigerators. Like there's a Coleman one that has
Yeah.
a door in front of it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I had the one that kept things cold, and it's all right. You know what I mean?
Well, I
don't
had the
have
one
it
for the back of
anymore.
the truck. It worked great, but it was
That's what I had.
it was just for cold. It was just
Right.
for cold.
Mine's just for cold too.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was just for cold. I kept it in my work truck, and it worked reasonably well for years, and then it finally quit.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was always thinking that you can make a case for your Apple phone and tablet that has one of those cold grids on the back of it, and plug it into your portable power supply, so the screens don't go black in the summertime.
They have that. They have coolers.
Yeah,
but they're just fans. Those are just fans.
Right.
No, it has a
No, they're
radiator
cooling
system and
units.
everything on
They,
it.
they have
Oh, do
they're cooling units. Yeah, we had
Yeah.
that built
Somebody stole my idea.
when we started issuing EMS tablets. Tablets to the EMS crews. That was the big problem, was they were overheating
Right.
in the front of the ambulance. So we had these cooling pads for them. The cooling pad actually had a gel in it that reacted, and it was powered through 12-volt DC, and it kept the back of the unit cool. We still had to tell them to keep them off the dashboard because otherwise it's still soaking in the sun, right? So, but
Yeah. Well, you know what? Any phone will do that. Any phone will do that. This
absolutely.
This one did that to me the other day. I forgot, and I left it in the car. It wasn't
Yeah.
on the dashboard, but the sun was right on it, and I came out. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
And it was black for a minute. But they'll all do that. But it seems like Apple phones were real. Yeah. Well, they're powerful phones. If you're a powerful phone, a powerful processor, it's going to draw a lot of juice. You know.
Yeah.
You know, that's plain and simple. But anyway, so I don't know. I don't hate that drone. I don't. I think I would love to play with something like that.
It's to get a real third party to test it. I mean, there's plenty of videos up on it. The guy was doing how to fish with it, stuff like that. But again, he's probably works for the company, waiting to see, some third party really test it and independent to test it. Look, it's good for all of us, right? I mean, even if it's not a direct competition, it still looks like it's much better than the toy drones that are on the market today.
I didn't even see Steve was here. Hi, Steve.
I said hello to
Steve.
Steve.
Hi. Well, I wasn't listening to
Already
you.
said hello to him. Yeah,
Hi,
that's
Steve.
probably why. Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? Jalen Treat is here. When these people get here? Hi, Jalen.
Yeah.
Good to see you. And
Am I on mute? I'm going to say,
no, you're not on mute. We're just ignoring you.
I said hello to Jalen, and I said hello to Steve, so I must have been on mute then.
I was too busy being obnoxious. Now you got.
Oh, okay.
Indy Kurt. I didn't see him. All right. There's people here. That's awesome.
Just left.
So, Tom, how's it going with the upcoming meetup?
So far, so good. I mean, we lined up some serious sponsors. We already have over $5,000 in merchandise that's been donated, and a rather large monetary donation came in. We're still right now just I have to wait until Bob clears it to announce the major sponsor, but we have several sponsors, and we have Metro PD and Red Rock Search and Rescue are both flying with us at the event. They're going to be putting on demos. We have several politicians that are attending the event. In fact, we have a politician that just bought a drone. So that's good for us because if we can get them hooked, okay, that's going to help us in the long run. So yeah, so far so good. A lot of interest, and I just want to caution people that hey, Don't be scared off by today's record-breaking 120 degrees in the Vegas Valley. This event is in November, and the temperature is going to be roughly about 72 to 75 during the day, and dropping down to about 55 at night. So, probably some of the most pleasant periods in Vegas are spring, winter, and fall. So it's going to be a gorgeous time of year for us. So we're looking forward to it. The hotel situation is starting to get a bit difficult in Vegas overall because SEMA, which is a huge automotive show, is in town. Also, we have Billy Joel and Sting at the Allegiant, and the Vegas Golden Knights are playing over across that weekend. So a lot going on, besides a regular crowd that's coming into Vegas during that time of year. So it should be good. Should be good.
Tom, do you have a count now that you can release?
No, not yet. Bob is holding the purse strings on that right now, Mike.
How many people?
Yeah, I'm saying he's holding. He has the. That's going directly into because the registration now is a $49.95 registration. So that's tied to the bank accounts that he's controlling. I just got back from New York, so I haven't had a chance to really talk to Bob. But I do know Michael Wright was the first one to sign up and get a hotel room. Followed very closely by Marcus, okay, and then Vic also. So I know those are the top.
Vic, which Vic?
They were in the top 10. Vic Morse.
Vic who? Oh, okay.
Vic Morse. Yeah,
I thought he told me he's coming. You don't have a general idea? I mean, 150, 10?
They were also a sponsor. I think it's in the right now. I think it's in the probably in the neighborhood of about 40.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
I'm just curious.
But yeah, we're Bob is supposed to give us the okay any day now to release who the sponsors are.
Oh, cool.
Because the big sponsor just had an NDA that we had to sign, basically. So until they wanted us to release the information, yeah.
Okay. I got a question for you. Is there a cap on how many people that can sign up? Because you guys are taking buses to some of these locations, right?
No, at this point, we do not have a cap. The cap, if we did have a cap, it'd probably be in the 150 range.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
The only other thing I want to say is, remember that 70 days out is the best time to get your airline tickets, because at that point, as those days tick down, the prices go up.
Yeah, I already got my tickets and hotels. So
good.
Me, Ken, and Billy. Oh, got
and
our
Billy.
Tickets in.
Yeah. Sean is coming. Sean Oz is coming.
Sean's coming.
Good.
Oh. Yeah.
Cancel.
So he'll probably set up a tattoo booth. That's if it will get some sponsorship out of him. Then also Aldrin Astasio's coming up from San Diego.
Yeah, I thought.
And more than likely we'll be seeing Dre in the flesh. And we're trying to get Al Diaz to come into town also. There's a lot of West Coast people that will probably come in, and we have a large contingent of locals that are coming in because they're looking to do. We have an FPV, a number of FPV racing teams in the area, and they are probably going to be running an event that Sunday. So we'll co-host that event with them. So at a local park here. And in 2 weeks, we meet again with the director of Parks and Recreation for Henderson. They're working with us to secure all the necessary requirements for the park that we are using as the big fly-in. We're looking to bring food trucks in for that, several food trucks. And it has two major covered picnic areas that we're reserving with restroom facilities and all of that. So it's coming together pretty good.
Question: are you going to the Wheels of Misfortune?
I personally will not, because I'm not sure we want to mark that as a site to fly, because it is it's a toxic waste dump, Lon. So that's I'm not
Oh,
sure.
but you brought me there. Oh, okay.
Who brought you there? Who brought you there?
You.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Wait, but where did we meet up? Was that a goofy ass fish, that bait shop, wasn't it? What was that place? Or
Yeah, at the marine
RV
place.
park or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, the marine place. No,
Yeah,
better
yeah.
place to fly was across on the rooftop in Lake Las Vegas. That's a great spot over there.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. We're out in their parking garage.
Yeah, on the roof.
Let's
Yeah.
get 100 people up there. That'd be hilarious.
I don't think what we're doing is, I mean, the big fly-in is going to be at Cornerstone Park. Then what we have is a number, roughly 10 to 12 adventure sites, we're calling them, that will be providing, self-guided adventures to go to. So people on Sunday can break up into smaller groups and go to those places. Like the one I'll be going to is Lake Dolores, the water park.
What's still there? Last time I seen a video on it, it was looking kind of. It was starting to look kind of.
It was Sean, myself, Bob, and Ken were there. We're the latest ones that were there. That's when the videos came out. Still, it's a great place to fly. So
I was just curious. I know it's getting less. The first time I seen it was 10 years ago.
No, there were a couple. Yeah, somebody
lot
burnt
there.
down. Somebody burnt down a couple of the buildings. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the lazy river, okay, the little mountain there, they're all a lot of fun to fly. So
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I definitely want to be out there, see that.
yeah, that's a Sunday adventure because that's a 2-hour drive.
Sure.
Woof.
Yeah.
Yeah, son.
Yeah.
It's a long drive and a very
Yeah.
drive too. It's like just tie a rope to your steering wheel.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you're going with Billy and Ken, they'll be sitting in the front seat, Lon, and both of them will also be asleep while the Tesla is driving.
Yeah, don't get me started on those clowns.
Yeah, please. Okay.
Drive through the middle of New York, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
And then the fun part was Sean Oz driving Ken batshit crazy. That was more entertaining than everything. Because, Ken is like, we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to do this.
Yeah.
And Sean Oz is like, ooh, squirrel. Ooh, squirrel. Oh, look at this. Because we had to stop at the Alien Beef Jerky place for Sean Oz. And he had to check out every type of beef jerky they had in the place. And Lon, how Ken gets with something like
that.
They made beef jerky out of aliens?
Yes, Area 51 beef jerky.
What do aliens taste like? Like chicken?
Well, there's all different kinds of flavors there, okay? So, it depends on what region of the solar system they come from.
Oh. Yeah. The Alpha Centaurians are tough.
Yeah. It's the ones I would stay away from are the Uranus jerky. Those
that makes sense.
Comes in a circle. It's kind of looks like little donut rings or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that way.
And they're a bunch of brown nosers, anyways.
Yeah, bastards.
Hey, Mike, did you spend all the money on the hotel? Because did you not pay your electric bill this?
No, it's dog.
No, I covered it. No, I've been told that the light has to go off here. I'm waking up the dog.
Yeah, the boss.
Oh, you're waking up the dog. That's okay. We'll have to report to somebody.
Well, we'll probably have the hurricane hit us in about 6-5 hours from now.
Oof.
Oh yeah, Tom. What I was telling. Oh, sorry.
Heading toward me.
He's practicing for the power going out right now.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, he's getting used to it. Yeah, Tom. I was telling.
iPad is my backlight.
I was telling Steve that I was actually at Lake Dolores when I was a kid. Back
when it was actually a water park.
Yeah, when it was a water park. Yeah.
I know Bob said.
There's there's a water skiing community about 20 miles away from there, in the middle of the Mojave Desert. There's a water skiing community with like 3 Finger Lakes, and it's all private houses, and that's what it is. Like, you couldn't get any fucking crazy, and then to have a water skiing community in the middle of the Mojave Desert. You know.
Well, it's funny how that works. I think Arizona is the most boat owners per capita out of any state in the country.
They also, Bill, grow the most water-intensive crop in the United States, alfalfa. So, you know, like that makes any sense when we have drought conditions out here.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? I guess.
Hey.
Stats is funny. Hey, by the way, speaking of interesting or funny or whatever, the Aeroo product that we were talking about earlier, there is another drone that they sell. It's less money and smaller.
Yeah, it's more of a toyish type drone. Yeah.
There it is.
Very boxy, right? Yeah.
That looks like a JJRC if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
It's
That
$5.90.
was like a Bug 16 or something.
Yeah, but I don't think
that drone.
I think now that the Pro is out, they're not producing it anymore because
It's sold out.
sold out.
Oh,
All 11 of them. Dude,
I'm sure it was popular. It's a fishing, another
those
fish,
legs too, dude. Those
another
legs.
fishing drone, but this is the one that can only handle 256 grams.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Hey, you could have carried a Mavic Mini out.
Why not? Look, it's a
Says
cool
it
light.
has
Oh,
heavy
there's the
lift
video.
motors.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Close
Get
up.
ready for the pinnacle of all drones.
Aeroo.
It looks like a
It is on the
crab.
beach. Oh, look at that.
You
Isn't that
could
There you
take
go.
the
Oh,
smallest
the
of
phone is
bites.
on the top this time.
just send it.
You can take bite and send it at least 500 meters.
It'll
You can
catch
chase cows
cow.
with it. You can chase cows with
What
it.
the hell were the cows doing there?
No, it's showing the quality of the video with
Yeah.
the 1/3 inch sensor camera that it has.
Probably not even one. Or is it 1/2.6 again?
It's 1/3 inch. It's all they say. 1/3 inch.
Oh, that's bigger. No, wait a minute.
Wait,
no, it
were they
isn't.
just
That's
delivering
smaller.
drinks in
That's
that shot?
smaller, technically.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
sorry about
smaller.
that. You're right.
No,
Yeah.
they just
Smaller, you're
showed.
right.
Were they just showing somebody delivering drinks?
They didn't pick up that big ass
Has to be
grouper.
a shot of whiskey.
No, it looked like if you go back, there was a crowd shot, and I think they had drinks in it.
Oh, that'd be not 250-gram drinks, son.
I don't know what it was.
A shot.
That's a pretty small drink. That's like a shot.
It is before the montage.
Oh, what is that? Is that what's that, a grouper? What is that?
Snapper.
Snapper. Thank you.
I think it's a snapper.
No, that's not a snapper.
That's not a
What
that's
is
not
it?
a snapper I see.
No,
What
that
is it?
head. That's a.
Oh, it's a fish.
It's a horse head grouper.
Red or an orange
mahi
ruffle.
mahi, I don't know. It's something.
I don't know what it is. It's something. There you go.
Wait, where's this? I'm looking for the drinks now. What are we talking about?
It was they're showing the video, the montage video is before that. It was before they went to the still shots. Wait, there it is.
They're showing people catching fish. You know,
No,
Yeah.
wait. Look right after that. It was
There's
before
no way.
that.
No, number one,
It was
250
before
grams.
the. It was before the pictures.
Okay. I'm willing to watch this whole thing again.
All right.
I don't care.
Watch this right there.
You can take your line out beyond the
You see it?
break, I guess.
What was that?
What was that?
I don't know.
Looked like a little net with like that.
No,
No, it's before that.
no, it's just coming.
It's coming up right
Yeah.
there. There's a crowd of people. It looks like there's drinks.
There's
Yeah,
no goddamn way those are drinks.
it's a mosh pit.
250 grams?
Those are
Yeah.
drinks.
Grams?
Those are what?
Yeah.
Drinks.
Drinks of what?
I don't know, but
250
Yeah,
grams?
well, wait. You know what they look like?
Nothing about
Empty plastic cups.
Freeze it.
It looks like
Let me get a full screen here.
These look
urine
empty.
samples.
Oh, we need more empty plastic cups up here
I'm just saying.
at a mosh pit.
Oh, maybe they're joints.
Yeah, there you go.
They might
they-
be
You
they-
can deliver a lot of them at that weight. Yeah.
I think they look like they got about. I can see it better than you. I think they got like a shot of booze in each one. That's 3 shots.
Oh, maybe. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, you know what what that's really good for is actually bringing a flotation device out to someone.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
More
Yeah,
than
like,
More the new one than this one.
The new one would.
Yeah. I'm talking about the new one. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What does the flotation device weigh, though? The average?
A pound and a quarter.
Oh, thank you. I knew you would know.
Yeah.
Okay.
About 750
Fair
grams.
enough. You can probably take two.
2750 kV high performance brushless motors.
Pound and a quarter.
I don't know. My
That's
water
700
wings.
grams.
My water wings don't weigh a full pound.
Your water wings? No, probably.
Yeah, they don't weigh a full
probably
pound.
half a pound.
Well, what do you mean? Before you blow them up or afterwards?
Yeah.
Giggity.
This guy's getting a drink delivered or something, or a bag of McDonald's or something.
Yeah, you're getting some delivered.
Bag of
Okay.
chips. I'm
Chris,
sorry,
Chris,
Dominic. A bag of crisps.
Yeah.
That's like a beer, like a half a beer from here.
Well, it started out as a full one.
Donuts from Chris.
Yeah. Started off as a whole one.
Happy fish down here right now. That's too funny.
Those are those instant inflatable things, where they got a CO2 canister and then they hit a button and it.
I like, and they're really good with their look, the box.
The box.
That was creative. The box. The dropper.
Prone to spilling, it says.
5G Wi-Fi.
Single axis gimbal there.
Gimbal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called electronic image stabilization on there and 5G Wi-Fi. For all you wankers.
There we
That'll
go.
get you a quarter-mile range.
It says three-axis electronic image stabilization. So this thing is like not much better than the fuck was that drone I gave away? Tello. It's like a Tello.
Yeah. Like
Lon,
Tello.
you're kind of close, but I don't think they would say Wi-Fi. They're Australian. They'd say Wiffy Giffy.
God. Probably
Wiffy
was.
The netty. You gonna get on the netty later? Oh yeah, sure I am. But get on the netty.
Now the Wiffy Giffy's all down.
Oh boy, get on the netty without no whiffy giffy. Oh, you're going to get on the netty?
Okay.
some
So there you go. Okay, I'm less excited about that one.
Really? Well, I wonder why.
It was only $529, and then with the kit was $599 or $5 something.
What did they say the weight capacity was on the Pro for a drop?
1 kilogram.
1 kilogram. 2.2.
Yeah. So all you could do is a PFD. You couldn't do a life ring with it.
Okay, that's why I was wondering. I thought a life ring was a little bit heavier than that.
Yeah, life ring's gonna be about 2.25 kilograms.
I thought
Like
they
a
were heavy.
38
but
life
I was
ring.
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was taking your word for it because you're closer to it than I
Yeah.
was.
No,
I thought they were
the
pretty heavy.
PFD. Yeah, the PFD is basically one of those flotation pillows with the
Buoy
two straps
thingies.
on it. Yeah.
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 Which is good enough for the most
Right.
part.
Yeah, I mean, somebody caught in a riptide, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
They're
interesting.
using in the Rockaways and Coney Island, they're using the M30T to drop life rings, but they're 30-inch life rings, so they've used them several times this year already.
Slightly better drone.
So you can't drop a life ring.
30T, just slightly better. Yeah. Unfortunately, only 10 times the cost.
Yeah,
No, they need to do it. No, they could drop those inflatables. Yeah, take this and blow into this until it inflates.
Well, you got to get one of those that automatically inflates when it hits the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those can weigh less than a kilogram easily.
Oh, they weigh less than half. a
Well,
pound.
that's because they're using a 12 gram CO2 canister.
Piece of cake.
So
Bring a couple.
Yeah, you could drop like 5 or 6 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're flying over that mosh pit, think of all the whippets you can drop off.
Exactly.
Yeah. All the whippets. All the vapes. Drop a bunch of vapes.
I'm out of vape juice. Get out the drone app.
No, vapes. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's interesting. I want there to be competition. It's just I think they've carved out their own little niche. Is what I'm trying.
They're competing with the
Yeah,
splash,
yeah.
with this more with the splashdown drone.
Yeah.
Which also has a shitty camera.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
all
but
it's for is to see where you're going. The splash drone cameras, all they're trying to do is see where you're going, and that's it. And that's it.
And it can actually splash. It can land on the water. So I mean, it takes it that step further, you know. But
well, this will wind up landing on the water too. If they don't disengage and somebody tries to pull the payload, you know.
Well, they showed
on the water once.
You missed the movie. I mean, the previous one, Tom. They showed it water resistant. The thing was covered with water droplets and like that, and they claim that it's made with marine materials and industrial blah blah blah. It's resistant to salt,
coated probably
salt water and salt air. So you know, you don't want to crash into the ocean, but
what do they always say about that? Please do not submerge.
It gets splashed, I guess. So interesting, you know.
Yeah. Maybe they hit it with that new flywheel spray.
I mean, to carry out a no drag line past the surf, it makes sense, right? That's for a fisherman. That's a big plus.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Did you see that flywheel spray?
What?
Go ahead, Mike. You haven't hardly.
I wonder where that was made. It said owned by Australians. It didn't say.
Well, it said they've got a factory or something.
It's not factory drive. That don't make it a factory, homie.
It's not factory drive. It was something parade, but it was Factory 20 was the name of the building.
Oh, Factory 10
or 10, 20. I don't know. Maybe they had an upgrade.
Maybe they stumbled them in Australia. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. And they're not using the Chinese. They're not using the Chinese GPS. So maybe it's not China. Maybe, like I said, they could be sourcing it to Malaysia or Indonesia or Vietnamski or something. You know, I don't know.
Vietnamski.
it's little known fact that Vietnam and Poland are once sister countries. What's it called? The Aruga.
Arugula.
AEROO.
They say they operate in the Sydney's northern beaches in Australia.
Yep. Oh, they had the address. Here, go back to the site.
Yeah, I just don't want to get it caught up in another Autel situation. You know, everybody thought Autel was made in the U.S. just because they happen to have offices in the United States. Yeah, thank you.
It is here.
Yeah. That's easy returns.
Location. Our design team, technicians, and support staff operate from Sydney's northern beaches in Australia. Our incredible team. So they designed there. Means nothing. Decades of junk. Yeah, a bunch of guys sitting around smoking weed. Well, what do you think? Should it have 4 props? Technology with generation, local fishing, blah, blah. Keep costs down. 100% online, but all orders are shipped from a warehouse close to you. Not yet. To ensure
pre-orders on it. Okay.
They say July 25th they start shipping.
Yeah. It says pre-order, so none of them are shipped yet. Okay, I got you. Hey, let me tell you something very important.
Factory 10.
That's just a location. That doesn't mean they're manufactured there.
Yeah. Let me tell you something
they're probably using licensed. Yeah.
Let me tell you something really important. If they were made in Australia, it would be front and center.
You know it would be. Yeah.
It'd be front.
Well, look, it could be the components might come out of Taipei, might come out of Taiwan.
That'd be fine. That'd be great, right? Actually.
Or if they come out of Japan.
I don't care if they come out of China.
Because the Japanese drone, right? That's not using any Chinese components.
Yeah.
The drone they make out of Japan.
Yeah.
I
hadn't heard that it has 0 Chinese components.
The Japanese drone, that's marketed that way. In fact,
I wonder how they're swinging that. What's the name of that stupid thing?
Oh,
that's for the J. Wasn't it J?
What if we told you?
Jap drone.
Jap drone.
You could do.
Yeah, Tom didn't get to see this.
Yeah, show it for Tom.
Oh no, I saw that. I saw that.
Today. The Sultan
Sultan.
is the drone.
But
Yeah,
it's so
right.
beautifully done.
Oh, they did a great job on the video. Absolutely.
That's so.
You need to thank Johnny.
What if we told you you could do all this with
Johnny
one
just
drone?
bought you a beer.
Introducing Aeroo Pro, equipped with ultra-heavy lift motors and an automatic payload release system. You can safely carry and release payloads up to 1 kilogram at the press of a button.
I'll
With
try
its
that.
4K ultra-high-definition camera on a 3-axis gimbal, you can capture every moment in stunning.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know how it looks to you guys.
Aeroo Pro
That looks
has been
pretty damn
built
good
for
on
the extreme.
when you watch it.
Weather-resistant shell and corrosion-resistant coating protect all internal components from constant sea and salt spray over time. The motors, camera, and battery are all made from industrial and marine-grade components, designed to fly in extreme conditions. Our revolutionary AI flight battery uses machine learning to optimize flight time and performance based on your conditions, adjusting for payload, temperature, and altitude, giving you reliable power output and ultra-long flight times. All this means you can get 45 minutes flight time on a single charge. To recharge, simply place the battery on the Aeroo charging station and let the battery's
Thank you,
onboard
Johnny.
computer take care of the rest. Aeroo Pro
Yeah,
is
Johnny.
equipped with our revolutionary WaveSync transmission system, providing an ultra-high definition 2.7K live image feed directly to your mobile device as you fly. Use the 6 times digital zoom to spot the perfect drop point or get up close to the action. With WaveSync, you can get a range of 10 kilometers, ensuring a strong and uninterrupted signal throughout your flight.
I don't think that's
Notice there's nothing in the way of that bad.
Nothing in the way,
Aeroo
yeah.
Pro's
That doesn't look like 10
ultra-heavy
kilometers
lift
to
motors
me.
paired with its large
Me either.
wingspan keeps it stable even in winds over
Wait,
50
You had
kilometers per hour.
line of sight.
So, with all these features,
These guys can
Aeroo
smile
Pro
once in a while.
must be difficult to fly, right? No. Aeroo Pro is built for you. Power on, plug your phone in, and take off. It's
Send it.
equipped with a powerful onboard computer, 2 vision sensors, and automatically connects to over 20 satellites. Sounds confusing? It's not. Aeroo Pro knows exactly where it is and what it's doing at all times. Let go of
See,
the
they make it
remote
look
and
like it's
watch
got
it
optical
pause,
void
even in the
headshot.
wind. And it doesn't stop there. Aeroo Pro will automatically return to home at the press of a button, signal loss, or low battery. It'll fly overhead and land precisely on the takeoff spot without you having to touch the remote.
Okay.
Aeroo Pro is built to explore and comes complete and ready to fly in our compact weatherproof carry case. Whether you're a
compact,
serious fisherman or go out on the occasional trip, the Aeroo Pro makes drone fishing easier than ever before. Attach your bait, take off, and fly out hundreds of meters to the precise spot you want to cast. Then drop it at the press of a button. Drone delivery is no longer for the corporate giants. Owe your mate some beers or need to
There you go.
deliver life-saving
You
supplies
did mention
over
some
extreme
beer.
terrains.
Bring your
The
mate some beers.
possibilities are endless.
Aye.
Attach your payload with a quick release system for easy attachment and
Why they
delivery.
threw that into this profession?
Inbuilt
You got
payload
the professional
stability
production.
mode ensures perfect balance
Yeah,
and
you
minimizes
made some
swing,
beers.
allowing for precise, safe deliveries over long distances. Aeroo Pro is equipped with a 4K Ultra HD camera on a smooth 3-axis gimbal, giving you full creative control to capture any moment. The 12-megapixel 1/2.6-inch CMOS sensor captures accurate and vibrant colors even in low-light environments. Shoot in H-Log to unlock maximum dynamic
H-Log.
range and post-processing flexibility. Capture the perfect moment using the continuous shooting mode, or create special memories with timed photos. With autopilot and intelligent filming modes, you can easily capture professional shots at the press of a button. Follow Me tracks your subject from any angle. target locks the camera on your subject while you fly in any direction. And orbit is 360 degrees around any still or fast-moving subject.
Orbit.
Aeroo Pro pushes the limits and expands the creative possibilities of what drones can be used for. With its 1 kilogram payload, 4K camera, and durable, easy-to-fly design, Aeroo Pro is for you to take anywhere by your side and ready to fly at a moment's notice.
So they don't list on their site what the actual IP rating of the drone is.
Probably IP is something that you have to be tested for, and a lot of companies don't do that. OnePlus
it's
doesn't
an
do that
international. Well, it's ingress protection in the U.S., but it's international protection range.
Probably not. I'm sure it's not rated. You know?
I think you guys are neglecting. I think you guys are neglecting how majestic it looks flying into the sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's worth your $800 right there.
That was kind of lost on me. Yeah, sorry.
I'm not as artsy as you are, Don. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's a great video.
Yeah, good marketing. You know what I love about that marketing? It points out that everybody's always bitching at like Apple or Samsung or DJI or whoever about their marketing. All companies do this bullshit. It's hyperbolic fucking horseshit. That whole video is like, holy cow. You know, you think you're getting
until somebody gets it in their hands, Lon. Yeah, until somebody gets it in their hands.
It's not like they're going to market it like, well, it's got pretty good flight characteristics.
It's out, guy.
You know, better than average weight carrying capabilities.
I know. It might drop 1 or 2 beers on the way, but hey, you know, once the third one gets there. Yeah.
I wonder how much those lines cost. Because every time you drop something, obviously that line's gone.
It's attached to your fishing.
It only comes
delivering shit.
Well, that's not unless you're delivering shit. Yeah,
you're delivering shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Dominic, you'll have to have a whole supply of those.
Yeah, you got to whoever you're delivering it to, you got to save that, mail it back.
I bet you you can make a few out of Home Depot or Lowe's, won't you?
Yeah.
Little rings, little clip rings. You can buy a bag of those probably for 89 cents.
I'm just curious.
Or you can buy it from them for $45. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll only charge $25, Bill.
Yeah. No, the oscillation damping is something that DJI does too. And I think the downward cameras facilitate that, if I'm not mistaken. They watch the load and they adjust the angle of attack based on what the load's doing.
Because if you got like your drone and your drone is wavering, it reacts at the instant of destabilization of, say, the wind. But with a line hanging down,
you got a line and a
line hanging down, you have to anticipate it because it's swinging this way. You have to anticipate that swing, get ahead of it to dampen the swing.
Right.
Well, in addition to that, Don, you have the suspended weight. The suspended weight is going to be a multiplier as far as the
force multiplier.
Force multiplier.
I see, but Don, I understand what you're saying. But I mean, have you ever you've pushed on a drone while it's flying, right? And it just reacts.
Yeah, and it reacts. It reacts.
It could just be reacting to the pole.
It reacts instantaneously. If you're trying to dampen an oscillation on a string, you have to anticipate the weight and react to it then. So instead of reacting to the immediate impulse at this point, you actually have to anticipate that weight to slow that down.
Well, and to do that, I mean, when you feel it pulling forward, you would actually slide over to the
leverage.
If you don't like the string thing, it's kind of the same as balancing a pole or something on your hand. You ever balance a broomstick?
Yeah, don't mansplain shit to me.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not mansplaining anything. I'm intelligence-splaining to you.
Oh
wow! He's white man explaining over here.
Automatic line stabilization. By dampening a propellant to the drone by default.
Yes, Cat. The swinging motion, it will create a feedback loop because if your drone tries to react to that, it's going to increase the swing.
It'll just keep going back and forth forever.
It might intensify.
Yeah. I understand. I think it uses the cameras. If I was guessing, that's my guess. The algorithm uses the cameras to anticipate. The
maybe.
I'd like to contribute to this conversation.
I don't know about
There we
that.
go. That's what I think.
You don't think so?
If they're able to do that with their sensors, I think their sensors are basically doing the same thing as that a downward sensor on a DJI drone is doing. It's sensing location. I don't know that they're advanced enough, or they put the engineering into it to really identify and stabilize a suspended load like that.
Actually, they might. If you look at the specs,
wait,
they
Don,
didn't.
I know you're very intelligent, but let me throw something in there. The lines are all fixed length. So the algorithms that they would use to try to stabilize a swinging object based on the max weight that's being pulled, but the drone actually has weight sensing, so it knows how much the thing weighs. It knows how far away it is,
right?
Because because all the drop strings are the same length, right? It would be able to calculate all that.
Well, yeah, it has, but it still has to anticipate beforehand. But if you looked at the specs, it did say it did have a sensor in that release line,
in the
so
release
it can detect the weight. So
the weight,
have
maybe not the line, where you connect.
Range up to
it has that, yeah.
It's a range up
connected.
Yeah.
But it doesn't know what the aerial resistance is. It doesn't know what your wind resistance is on your payload.
It would be probably probably calculating how much weight was on this side of the pendulum action, and when it feels that release, it matches that weight opposite. It probably computes that too, so it knows how fast it's going to be swinging and losing that.
I like to see it in action.
Think it's more
the force of the weight. We can get into all this. It's going to be able to understand the force based on the speed they were moving, and the distance from the drone, and the weight. The weight.
I don't think it's the visual senses that are doing it, though. I believe the barometer. I believe the barometer and the accelerometer inside the drone are sensing that fulcrum weight, and not really the visual sensors. I think the visual sensors are just that. They're visualizing where the drone is currently located as part of its stabilization, just like a DJI drone would.
Yeah, but they have a range limitation. Visual sensors can only detect.
That was a guess.
Yeah, but I don't think this. I don't see you flying
a certain distance. Let's call them up.
Get your asses on here and explain how this thing
afternoon.
works.
Comments on the YouTube video. That's
Dominic.
1:45 p.m.
It's a local call for you, Dominic. Call him.
It's Monday, isn't it? It's Monday at 5.
Yeah, Monday. 1:45.
They're not going to tell you because it's a company secret.
Yeah, I'd say that's it.
All the companies do it the same way. DJI does it the same way, probably too.
DJI doesn't know.
Wonder why. I would say the M30T is a bit more advanced, Lon. Just a little bit more advanced.
So it's probably uses the same type of system, I bet. There's only so many ways to skin this cat,
It has a release system, yes.
Right. This cat can only be skinned so many ways, you know what I mean? So my guess is they use something similar.
Is it specifically designed to be a release drone? I mean, it's an add-on.
Well, talk about the flight. What is it called? The DJI. The new delivery drone that DJI has. It has a system for weight balancing.
Flight cart.
Yeah, flight cart. Thank you. It has a system for balancing the load as well, and it probably uses a similar style of.
Same algorithms.
Yeah, same kind of idea. Like I said, there's only so many ways to stabilize a hanging load.
It's all in the mathematics. There you go. All right, Don.
RDRR.
There you go.
There it is. He's got it figured out.
Got it all figured out.
Yeah, okay.
I have a white paper open here that is pendulum on the dampening. It's a differential equation for solving the dampening.
Cranes use the same kind of thing, though, is what I'm saying. It's not. This isn't new technology.
Right.
Yeah, rigging, crane.
It's called rigging and equilibrium loading. Yeah. That's what you do with cranes, and that's what we do with putting people over the side of a parapet to lower them down. It's all about the equilibrium of the load and the stabilization, how to stabilize that.
Right.
Well, the angle of the dangle. Never mind.
Keep it getting from the tango. Oi.
Wait.
Anyway, it's pretty
angle
cool that that kind of technology can be bought for $900 or $800. If you think about it, the splash drone came out for like, what was it, $3,000 or $4,000 back in the day? Yeah, people don't understand how cheap this stuff has gotten now. They complain about the pricing now. Fuck off, man. The 3DR Solo was like $3,000 to get into the full kit. And it was a piece of shit. It flew for like 10 minutes. You had to put the gimbal together yourself. You had to buy a GoPro and attach it. You know what I mean? If it had like a range of like a kilometer on a good day. On a good day. You never knew if it was going to take off or not. You never knew if it was going to lose GPS. You never knew what was going to happen. You know what I mean? It was $2,000 to $3,000 to get in the door. So,
yep.
You know, $800. This is great. It unfortunately for these people, the Air 3's out. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm sorry. The Air 3's out. You can get a drop system on the Air 3 too. And I bet it'll carry a pound. Easy. I bet Air 3 will carry
the drop system. The drop system on an M30T can go as high, with risk, of course. With risk, it can go as high as just almost 4 kilograms, or about 8.8 pounds.
Woof.
The angle of the dangle is inversely proportional to the heat of the beat.
Yep.
Cool.
Or the beat of your meat or something. Yep. My
No,
dad's
this is a hell of a. I think it's a good drone for what it is. I just think it's carving a niche. Like I said, I think it's carving a niche.
Definitely. It'll sell well on Long Island.
The heat of the meat. Ah, got it. All right. Never mind. My dad's best friend says that all the time. He's a weirdo. old pervert. Heat of the meat.
I sang that song the other day for on karaoke.
What? Angle of the
Black
dangle?
by Black by Pearl Jam.
I mean, this was just Eddie Vedder at that time. I mean, he was a superhuman.
I don't know about all that.
Mm.
You can only understand about 60% of what he says in the song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's one of the worst. He's not quite.
Mumbling can.
When I was older, when me and Tom are older, and Dom, God dang it, who had the guitar Blackie sang Layla?
Eric Clapton.
Thank you. Yeah, he's not Eric Clapton level.
No,
You know?
but Eddie Vedder. I mean, as far as performances, the energy in his performance. You ever see his
I did.
climb on? What concert was that? Was that a VH1 concert?
In Kalamazoo?
Where he climbed the rigging with a mic cable, mic cord, swung the mic cable over the rigging, and then swung on it out over the crowd. Death-defying, insane stuff that there's no insurance company would let a performer do that kind of stuff nowadays.
Don, let's remember, a drug-induced acrobatic act. They were pretty commonplace back in the 60s and 70s. Okay, please.
Yeah.
Oh, this was in the 90s.
I don't know. I don't think
he was trapped in the 70s. Okay?
I don't think you put like meatloaf hanging from a mic cable. That might not be.
No.
No, we got to talk about load ratings on riggings again if we talk about meatloaf.
No, dude. I saw Pearl Jam at Kalamazoo. They were the opening act for The Clash and Eddie Money. So
Eddie Money and Pearl Jam on the same stage, right?
No, wait a minute.
I was going to say that.
Concerts.
I was going to say that's.
No, it was a Clash and
that's an
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
that makes a lot more sense.
It was Red Hot Chili Peppers and someone else. Who did I go to see? I didn't even know who Pearl Jam was at the time. They were unknown.
Was that also impacted by drugs? To your memory?
Was it Metallica? No, it could have been Metallica. Who the hell was it? Because Red Hot Chili Peppers wasn't the lead act either. It was
ABBA?
Somebody. No.
I know.
I can't remember, dude. That was a long time ago, and I used to drink back then. So I'm like,
you mean you wouldn't go to see ABBA? Oh God, jeez.
Oh, I'd probably go see ABBA back in the day. I saw Spandau Ballet in Germany.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Good music.
Yeah, ABBA was a big deal, man. Number one, selling group in the world for like 12 years or some shit. I mean, yeah. Girls were kind of hot, you know.
Yep.
You can dance. You can jive.
If you want.
Having the time of your life. All their songs were just the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
They were like,
If I was going to watch two girls, it would be hot.
they were the two girls. What make you what? What?
Hard.
And if I was going to,
Hard. I thought you said hard.
If I was gonna watch 2 girls, it would be hard.
well, that too, depending on what year you was watching them. Yes. Okay.
Ooh, back.
Badass. You know what hits than anybody? Nobody talks about them anymore. Foreigner.
Mm.
You never hear them on the radio. You never hear about them. They had a
You don't have Sirius XM then, apparently.
Huh?
You're hearing them. I'm hearing them several times a day on Sirius XM.
Oh,
Classic Rewind. Channel
If you want
26.
any of the classic radio stations, you hear them at least 5 times a day. Man,
Really?
Yeah, really.
Another great station is Deep Tracks because that really goes in
my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Marcus is with me on this Aeroo. I'm texting him right now, and he is like, "Yeah, it's like the Phantom 4. It's like it's going back like 5-6 years as far as the camera tech is going. It's like, dude, for real.
You camera snobs.
Well, I admit it up front. I admit it up front. So
you know, he could be like that, and yet he tests like holy stones and stuff. You know, so you know, whatever.
Well, they send them to him for free.
Yeah,
if they send him one of these for free, I'm sure he'll happily test it out over the Snake River. Here we are with the Aeroo over the Snake River. Oh no! Wait a minute. Golly, everyone, gee whiz, and gosh, we're at the Snake River with the Aeroo. Let's quit messing around and get this bird in the air. You know?
But Don, would you agree that Ornell is does a better Steve Perry than Steve Perry?
No. There is. My son went to see Journey just last year, and he said it's great, but there's no replacement for Steve Perry.
Has he seen Steve Perry live?
No, but I've.
Then how does he know?
I've listened to both.
Don's making an assumption.
You've listened.
No, I've listened to both.
Studio recordings of Steve Perry.
I've listened to live Steve Perry too.
Hey, Bill, my wife was
Bill, you know there's no substitute for the real. But we were talking about
like the real thing.
We're talking about Eddie Vedder. There is I can't remember what Spanish speaking country it is, but they have a show called Mi Amo Es, where they have sound alikes. They have people come on and they will do different musicians. They'll have an Ozzy Osbourne, and sometimes they're funny to watch. But there's a guy who comes out. He doesn't put on any costume or anything like the rest of them do. He just walks out to the mic and he does an Eddie Vedder that you will think that he's just playing a recording of Eddie Vedder. It is amazing.
Unless they really are playing a recording of Eddie Vedder, and he's Milli Vanilli-ing you guys. I mean,
Well, that would kind of defeat the purpose of the show. If they could do that, then the rest of the people coming out and doing like Ozzy Osbourne and stuff like that would sound better.
It's a good point.
I do a mean Eddie Vedder actually. So
really, when you gonna do it?
And Kurt Cobain too. No, I do Pearl Jam and
I do a pretty good Kurt Cobain. Hold on a second.
I do a pretty good Kurt Cobain.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I knew he was going there immediately.
I did too.
The views of the panel down.
That's enough, dear. That's just fine.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry for that one, ladies and gentlemen.
Nothing about
Lloyd,
that.
you saw that one coming a mile away, didn't you,
Views
Lloyd?
of someone else
dude.
don't agree with
I
my
knew exactly
views, so.
where he was going with that. Because I thought the same thing. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That
Kurt
was
Cobain was a
good
hell of a shot,
impression, Don.
dog.
Well, you knew what was on his mind, or where his mind was on. The wall behind him.
Here we go.
Too soon.
What was his mind on? What was his mind on? The wallpaper. I mean, we can. What?
Too soon. It's only 30 years ago, so it's too soon.
I tell you what, if I was married to her,
Yeah.
You probably would have shot yourself a lot sooner. Yeah.
I would have shot her at least. At the very least. At the
There are those
very
that
least.
believe he didn't do it himself.
Yeah.
Yep. Courtney Love posted several years ago. It was on their anniversary. "Missing you," with a picture of Kurt Cobain. I'm like, you didn't miss that night that he died.
No.
You didn't miss. What you talking about? You're spot on.
You know, Courtney Love was in the movie Sid and Nancy.
Yes.
Did you know
But I
that there
can't remember what
was,
part she
there was a
played.
movie called Sid and Nancy? Never heard of it.
About
Really?
Sid
Never heard of it.
Vicious.
It's
No,
about Sid Vicious.
Yeah,
It's really
Sid Vicious.
good.
never
Yeah.
saw it.
Gary
was
Oldman?
Who's? Yeah, Gary Oldman. Yeah, Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was a pretty good movie. I was a big Sex Pistols fan back in the day when I was a kid.
Nah.
Oh, really?
Nah.
That
not
was
me.
that was my scene in New York. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, yeah.
Many GBs.
Yeah, that was my team. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yep. Yep.
Nah.
Yeah.
Black Flag.
It was actually a very
Black
good
Flag.
movie. Very good movie.
I was
Yeah,
more-
Black
I
Flag.
was more Billy
Yeah.
Joel.
That,
And
Black
Fleetwood
Flag,
Don, that was
Weren't
Fleetwood
they
I
Mac.
think
California?
as high as a 90 rating with Rotten Tomato.
What is
Sid
Sid
and
and
Nancy.
Nancy.
Sid and Nancy?
Yeah,
No.
it was a pretty good movie.
Mhm.
Gary Oldman.
I'm sure
excellent
that
actor.
stuff was great, but I was kind of, when I hear the name Sid Vicious and the Sex Pistols, it just sounds cartoonish to me. I wouldn't even have bothered.
Well, you know,
They were
They were sure
Yeah.
over the top.
Sid Vicious, Johnny Rotten. I mean, they knew they were they weren't taking themselves seriously.
Yeah, they came out of England. It was basically the flagship punk rock band.
Yeah, I wasn't into punk rock when I was.
And it was their first, when they first ventured into the U.S. Arena, the tour
How
arena.
do I get just one kiss? Who was that?
Yeah.
Who was that?
And what
That was
instrument did
Violent
Sid,
Femmes.
what instrument did Sid play?
He played bass, didn't he?
Bass. Yes, he played bass.
Yeah,
He was the
and
bass,
you're
yeah.
thinking Violent Femmes, Lon. I've got all
Violent
their.
Femmes, thank you.
Yeah,
That was
I've got-
another one that I was.
I've got
I
several of
did.
their albums. Gordon Gano
Violent
is great.
Yeah, Violent Femmes.
See, cool cat, I'm with you. I liked Billy Joel. I liked.
So did
Billy Joel
Did I?
equally as good.
So did I.
I
When I was in high school, you looked in my bag, you'd find Sammy Hagar Red right next to the greatest hits of Air Supply. I listened to everything.
Yeah.
Are you all out of love?
Sammy
What
Hagar,
am I
I like.
without
I'm
you?
Okay,
so,
So, who was the best front man for? What my opinion was Sammy Hagar. So,
Van Halen.
No,
Sammy Hagar.
no, Sammy.
yeah, I'd
Sammy
say
Hagar.
Sammy Hagar.
He was great. I prefer.
I liked
Sammy's
it. Yeah.
solos. I prefer to solo stuff.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, I love his solo stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm saying his
Who was
front
the
man,
first?
Van Halen.
Who's the first front man for
David Lee Roth.
David Lee
Lee
Roth?
Roth.
Thank you.
CLR, yeah.
That was more. Yeah. He was a little over the top as far as I was concerned.
It's
You know.
personality, but
And unfortunately, Van Halen was a train wreck. Eddie, unbelievable. I mean, what he was able to do with the guitar. I mean,
top five.
I would say closer to the top. Hendrix is still for me the number one artist when it came to what he could do with the guitar. And I think Eddie was right up there, man. He was real close.
And I,
You know.
I like
ability
both
to
Sammy
tap
Hagar
is-
and David Lee Roth. I like them both as frontmen for Van
Different
Halen.
reasons.
I think they're both great, but they're different things. Kind of like I like Bon Scott versus Brian Johnson for AC/DC.
I think that Valerie Bertinelli bitch ruined that whole band. That's what was going
Yeah.
on. Shiyoko owned them.
Yeah.
Yoko Ono. She came in with the Yoko Ono nuke. Yeah.
She did the
There's
Yoko
a lot
Ono,
of bands
yeah.
like that, though. Yeah.
I'm only kidding. She didn't do shit. I love
She was
Bella.
in the background. Yeah.
She didn't get involved.
Her job was to birth Wolfgang. Okay, that was it.
Yep.
So who do you think was the best rock drummer ever?
Drummer
My
ever?
pick is John Bonham.
Yeah, everybody says John Bonham. Everybody says
Yeah.
that. Everybody shits on Ringo.
But
But
then
Ringo
again,
was a good
no,
drummer.
Ringo is
Yeah.
Ringo
Where's
a
Ringo?
phenomenal. I would say Ringo is probably. I'm going to give Ringo a 3 spot on that list. Right after Ginger Baker. Yeah,
Ringo.
yeah. You don't realize how good of a drummer Ringo was.
He
Still
We're
is.
very basic, though. The Beatles.
No, not
no,
really.
You hand them off as played to any drummer.
Yeah.
If you hand them off as played to any drummer, they're going to start playing. They're going to say, "Oh, this is more complex than I thought."
Yeah. Yeah, he made it look
complex than you
simple.
thought, but
No. Ringo is one of those guys who made it look simple. And because look at how diverse the Beatles' music was. Okay.
According to Drumeo,
with that.
Yeah.
Drumeo.com, the number one best drummer of all time was Buddy Rich.
Buddy Rich. There you go. But
Yeah,
rock and roll.
yeah,
But we were
I
talking
said
about rock and
rock.
roll.
But I said rock and roll.
Yeah.
Buddy Rich, I would say,
Okay, then you know who was number
more
2?
on the jazz side.
Number 2 is a rocker. You ready?
Who?
Neil Peart.
Neil Peart.
Yeah,
about
I
Neil
would
Peart.
put Neil Peart.
I
I
forgot
would
about
put
Neil
Neil Peart in the top 5.
I forgot Neil Peart. I wasn't even thinking.
No, I put Neil Peart in the top 5 as
Number
far
three.
as
Number 3.
as far as progressive metal goes. Yeah, number 1.
Yeah,
But,
probably.
Number 3
You're
is
just
John
splitting them
Bonham.
hairs, aren't you? John
Yeah.
Bonham.
Well, it depends. I mean, you can put Keith Moon up there also.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Lloyd.
I wouldn't
but,
put Keith Moon up in the top.
no, I'd say he's definitely
He
top 10.
was serviceable, but I don't think he. I don't.
Yeah, I'd put him in the top 10.
Maybe.
I can keep going. You want it? Number 4, Vinny
Keith Moon
Caliota.
Don't know that person.
was the best drummer for driving into swimming
He
pools.
played with he was on the album Joe's Garage with Frank Zappa.
Oh, okay. I got it. No one. I got the greatest rock and roll drummer ever, and not one of you are going to disagree with me.
The drummer from Def
Animal.
Leppard.
Animal.
Animal.
Dr. Keith and the Electric Mayhem.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
agree with that. Yeah.
Animal.
Yeah.
Got it.
He could play any style. That animal.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got Ringo Starr in
What
here.
about,
Seventh, by the way.
What
Ringo
about
Starr?
Stuart? What about Stuart Copeland?
Yep. There was another
After
one.
him,
Another good.
fifth is Tony Williams.
Yeah.
They play with Alan
Tony Williams.
Dawson,
Tony
8 years
Williams,
old,
I'm trying to
17.
Well, you could put Dave Grohl in there too, but again,
Played with Miles. He played with Miles Davis.
Where's Phil Collins?
yeah, so more
Not Ray
jazz.
Allen.
Right.
That's,
Sixth
more jazz.
was
That's like saying Gene Krupa, but again, that's jazz.
Steve Gadd. Never heard him either, did you?
the drummer
Played
for
with Paul
Kiss?
Simon, Paul McCartney, Frank Sinatra, Jaco Pastorius.
Yeah, that's,
played with Steely Dan. Okay, then Ringo Starr.
Mr.
Then
Gas,
eighth is
eh?
Billy Cobham. It's a black fella.
He don't count.
Oh, he played for. Oh shit, who did he play for? Yeah,
He played with the China symbol upside down. He was famous for that, apparently.
Right. But who did he play for is the question. He played
His album Spectrum, recommended album Spectrum. That's his album. Inner Mounting Flame with the Mojave.
Oh no. He was, I know who he was.
Mojave Orchestra.
He was a studio. He was a studio drummer. He
And
wound
then
up.
Max Roach was ninth.
Max Roach. Okay.
Yeah, he's from the 1930s. Swing. He's a swing drummer.
That's swing and jazz.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Well,
swing and
Max
jazz.
Weinberg.
Stuart
Yeah.
Copeland. Stuart Copeland
He's okay.
is 10th.
I would say great. But
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, Bruce.
Copeland?
Stuart
I'd say
Copeland
great.
is 10th.
Yeah.
Recommended albums: Ghost in the Machine by the Police and Synchronicity by the Police.
Yeah.
Hal Blaine.
No.
Simon and this guy played with Simon and Garfunkel and Frank Sinatra.
Right.
Moving on,
Yeah, that's
Elvin
cool.
Jones. It looks like another jazz guy. Elvin
Yeah,
Jones.
Mike Portnoy.
Yeah, a lot of jazz guys. Bernard Pretty Purdy.
Yeah, that's a jazz guy if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played with Aretha Franklin. He played on the Asia album with Steely
R&B.
Dan
Yeah,
and
R&B and jazz.
Aretha Franklin. Dennis another jazz guy. Dennis Chambers. Let me see. Recommended album Blue Matter. Johnson. All right,
Okay, you're past the 10th one, right?
we're up to 15 now. Phil Collins.
Okay, that's good.
Yay.
I just don't. I just don't.
Yeah,
What's making these people great? Is it?
I don't know. Buddy Rich and Gene Krupa were. Buddy Rich and Gene Krupa were
We've
incredible.
done drummers. And we
By the
gonna
way,
go
Gene
on to
Krupa's next. by the way.
different people in the band, or we just
Do they
gonna
have
keep
Rick
going
Allen
the
in there?
drummers?
Keith Moon is 17.
Is it famous? Are they the most famous? Are they? Did he come up with a
No,
new
it's not about
style?
talent.
Did
No,
they
it's talent. You talk about
revolutionize
John Bonham
they
is.
revolutionized the drum?
This is
trying
the
to.
drumeo.com. They're rating them on their ability to play.
I mean, John Bonham.
I'm
People
just
try
curious,
to.
that's why.
Keith Moon was 17th.
Mm.
Joe Morello is
Where did they put Bonham?
18th.
Okay.
Bill Bruford is
That's
19th.
Led Zepp, dude. Led Zepp. Come on.
Bill Bruford is
What about-
19th with King Crimson. David Garibaldi is 20th. Tower of Power back to Oakland. Tower of
You know,
Power.
and Neil Peart
I just.
Don was Rush, right? Rush.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Rush.
Yeah.
Rush, right?
I don't
Peter
know. I don't know what their criteria is. I mean, some of these drummers are playing with like 2 drums and a cymbal, right? And then other ones are playing with 14 drums and 6 cymbals and
Yeah,
dual
well,
pedals.
that's the point.
Let's not
Go on.
forget. I mean, the drummer is the timekeeper of the band.
Yeah.
Okay. And you gotta. I mean, it can make or break a band.
No,
I
understand
and often overlooked also is the bassist.
Okay, he wasn't innovative, but he could keep that fast time faster than anybody. Dee Ramone.
From the
Ramones.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Though.
I would disagree with you.
He would wear out other drummers who would sit in his place and try and play those 16th notes just solid for 2 hours.
Ian Price from Deep Purple.
Well, there was some chemical enhancement they had done, so don't forget
I don't know that
that.
I don't think Dee partook.
Dee Dee was Dee was a speedhead for a long time.
Was he?
Yeah.
Not later on,
that
though.
was- No. Most of them got clean and then started beating each other up. But no. he used to speedball a lot in those days.
First woman on the list, 37th, Cindy Blackman Santana. And she played with Carlos Santana, Lenny Kravitz. How about that? I'm guessing she's related to Santana.
Married to Carlos.
Wife.
There you go.
His wife.
Yeah, that's his wife.
I don't know.
Milan.
Never met her.
Yeah.
Uh,
Another great guitarist, right? Carlos Santana.
Yeah. Well, apparently she's better because he hasn't come up yet.
As a drummer.
Charlie Watts. I've heard these names. Clyde Stubblefield, Steve Smith, Bill Ward. Danny, stop me if you heard of any of these guys. Danny Seraphine, Carmine Appice, Vanilla Fudge. Oh. Omar Hakim, Gavin Harrison. Yeah, see, they're just, I think, just showing off their.
Where did Lon go?
Oh, Sheila E. made the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's 55th.
Who's a great drummer, but death metal.
Yeah.
Richard Christie.
Tommy Aldridge. Bark at the
Richard
Moon.
Christie is Don.
Tommy Aldridge played with Ozzy and Whitesnake. So there you go. Mike Portnoy. Yeah. Well, whatever.
Okay, Mike.
Alex Van Hanlen. He's 63rd. It's funny, a lot of the guys you named haven't come up.
Where'd Lon go?
He's looking up drummers right now.
Oh, okay. Nobody mentioned Rick Allen. Did they?
Dave Lombardo from Slayer.
Rick Allen's probably the best one-arm drummer.
Yeah.
Max Weinberg.
Yep. I mentioned him earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
88th.
Yeah.
Junior J.R. Robinson. Chris Daddy Dave. John Freese. Played with Sting. Will Calhoun. Matt Garska. Brian Blade. Matt Cameron. Another girl, a woman, Nico Niles. Jimmy the Rev Sullivan. That's the top 100, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Okay. Let's go on to different band members.
All right.
Okay, let's go with guitarists.
Yes. Let's have an argument about guitarists.
Greatest guitarist of all time. Roy Clark.
Roy Clark is up there.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Okay. We talking about rock guitarist?
Just guitarists.
Guitarist.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Page.
Prince.
Jimi Hendrix.
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton, slow hand, right?
And
Slash. Slash.
I put Prince above Slash.
Huh?
Prince is above Slash.
Yeah,
Manuel.
Prince.
Ooh, Rolling Stone has listed the top 250 greatest guitarists.
Oh, let's go.
Eddie Van
Can we restrict it to top 20?
Yeah,
Tommy
I
Emmanuel.
got to get down to the bottom of the page yet. Hold on now.
Tommy Emmanuel will be up there.
Yeah,
I'd,
yeah.
I'd agree
God.
with that one. We're on guitarists now, Cool Cat.
Load more. Okay, I keep having to click the load more.
Matthew Sweet was a pretty good guitarist.
He was sweet.
He was sweet. He played. He was really good at playing with feedback. Anyway,
Johnny
Van
Cash.
Campbell.
I was a lineman for the county. All right. I've heard a lot of guys, rockers, even say that Roy Clark was one of the greatest guitarists.
yeah. Are we talking about guys who can shred? If you're just talking about just pure speed and shredding, go with Buckethead.
We're going to start with number one, and who you guys could probably guess who it is.
Jimi Hendrix.
Eddie Van Halen.
No, it's Jimi Hendrix, number one.
I wouldn't even count. Jimi Hendrix is okay, but
Wow, number
He's
two.
good,
You'll never guess number two.
Randy Rhoads.
No.
Randy Rhoads was pretty good.
Yeah, he's a
No,
good
but I'm just saying you'll know. Chuck Berry.
Really?
Okay. I wouldn't
Because
have
he
had him at number two.
invented rock and roll guitar. He perfected it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Johnny B. Good. Da-da-da. I don't know. They had him number two.
How
Number
are they?
three.
How are they voting on this?
This is Rolling Stone. You'd have to ask them.
Yeah,
Chuck
Keith-
Berry just didn't invent rock and roll guitar. He perfected it. You can hear it all in his intro to the 1956 classic Johnny B. Good.
Yeah. Well,
As he
Keith
kicks off
Richards
the
spent
song,
a year
he
with
was
him.
a groundbreaker, 18 second 6-string manifesto for the definitive Guitar Hero anthem.
I don't know if I can trust this list now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, number three is Jimmy Page.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel better about the list now? Number four is Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen.
Got him.
Number five, Jeff Beck.
Yep. Just about to say him.
And the first woman right off the bat, number six, Sister Rosetta Tharpe.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm saying her.
She died in 1973.
Yeah.
All right. Nile Rodgers is seventh.
Right.
There's influential, then there's massively influential, then there's not, and then there's Nile Rodgers. Wow, they really like this guy. The Freak, Good Times, I'm Coming Out. All right. BB King is 8th
Yep.
with his guitar
Agree with
Lucille. Number 9 is Get Out. Joni Mitchell.
Yes.
See, I don't trust this list.
Yeah. I don't know.
And how are we judging it?
I know she played guitar.
You have
Yeah.
technical
More hope.
aptitude. Technical aptitude. I would put like Buckethead or somebody like him up towards the top.
Yeah.
Joni Mitchell is ranked as rock's ultimate acoustic guitarist. for
Steve
over
Vai.
50 years. Acoustic
you're-
guitarist for over 50 years, using alternate tunings to
Vai.
devise her own complex guitar
Who else
language.
is there?
Maybe there's more to her than
Trying to
we
think of
thought.
other names.
Then of course you got Ry Cooder. Ry
Tenth
Cooder is
Yep.
a great guitarist.
10th was Dwayne.
But he's not going to flash you with technical
Dwayne
stuff.
Allman.
He's
Yeah.
very
Dwayne Allman.
Yep.
11th, Carlos Santana.
Yeah.
Carlos Santana. Yeah.
I put him. He's pretty good.
12th
Yeah.
is Jimmy Nolan. He's
Where's Richie Blackmore?
I could do a search and find him because there's 250 names on this thing. Keith Richards is 15th. Robert Johnson,
Richie Blackmore, Deep Purple.
Mother Maybelle Carter.
Oh, that's got to be going back a bit.
Oh my God, Maybelle Carter did not invent her signature style, known eventually
and I like
to the
how
world
you
as
brushed over Robert Johnson.
the Carter Scratch. Huh?
Tony Iommi. What about Tony Iommi? Black
All right,
Sabbath.
what was the last
Yeah,
one you told me to
Black
look
Sabbath,
for?
yeah.
I'll search. I'll do a search. What was the
Robert
last?
Johnson wasn't naturally a guitar.
Which?
It wasn't
Okay,
until he sold his soul to the devil that he became a good guitar player.
Yes, that's true.
There's 250 people on this list, so I'm sure.
Richie Blackmore.
Okay, let's see.
For Richie Blackmore. See where he winds up because he should be in the top 20.
Yeah, you'd think so. Tommy Iommi. and Richie
Yeah,
Blackmore.
Tony Iommi should be in the top 20.
Yeah, because they went on to do. They were also Rainbow as well.
I'd
as
put
Rainbow.
Leadbelly above Robert Johnson, though.
Who?
Leadbelly.
Lead Belly.
Yeah, Lead Belly.
Well, apparently, Richie Blackmore's not even on the list.
Oh, come on.
Give me a
Deep Purple,
break.
that's ridiculous. What about
40
Tony Iommi? IOMMI. Tony Iommi.
David Gilmour.
He's got to be. If he's not on the list, Don, I agree. This
I already
list
said
is
he's
suspect.
13th.
Oh, he's
He's
13? Tony
Yeah.
Iommi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian May. Yeah, that's
Brian
another
May.
one.
Yeah.
Brian May. Yeah.
Brian May, David Gilmour. Thanks, Cool Cat, for reminding me.
Yeah.
Who else would there be?
Brian May is mentioned 5 times. He's 33rd.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, 33rd.
What
That's
about
the-
Keith Richards?
Is
Where does Keith
Prince
Richards
on the
rank?
list even?
Who?
Yeah,
Brent?
has to be.
Prince.
It's got to be.
He's got to be in the top 20. He's got to be in the top
Yeah, he's
20,
he's
top 10.
14th. 14th.
Okay.
Yep.
And
What
Richie
about Keith
Sambora?
Richards?
Keith Richards. Hold on. I thought I said him. Didn't I say him? All right,
Keith
hold on.
Richards should be top.
What about
And
Angus
Richie
Young?
from, well, as long as he was with, Angus Young. I agree with you there, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Keith
Angus
Richards is
Young.
mentioned
One,
nine.
I'd say I would put Angus very close to the top of the most fun guitarist.
Angus is way up there, but
Bo
Angus,
Diddley.
you needed
is
Angus and
43rd.
Malcolm together to make that sound.
Mm,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. Yeah.
It's a band.
But-
That's why it's a
But
band.
Angus would
Keith
keep
Richards.
tapes.
Keith Richards is 15th.
Angus would keep tapes and just record on the tour bus and just come up with different licks and stuff and practice and keep just tapes and tapes and tapes of his stuff. And I always thought it'd be really cool if Angus would have released like an unplugged album of just his musings on the guitar.
Bill, did you say Stevie Ray Vaughan?
I'm
I
not sure.
mentioned him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's mentioned
What
on
about-
the list.
What about George Harrison?
Stevie Ray Vaughan is 20th.
20th.
Okay.
George
Yeah.
Harrison.
Mhm.
Just thought of his name then.
Yeah, but you know what? Would you put him as a? Yeah, I would put him as a lead guitarist.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
30. He's 31st.
Yeah.
Look at Paul McCartney as the.
Yeah.
Well, as bassist, Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
would
that's
be
what I mean.
probably-
Yeah,
Paul
yeah.
McCartney's the
Yeah, as a
bassist,
bassist.
so George Harrison's the lead. Especially
Actually,
when
I thought
While
George
My
was the
Guitar
rhythm.
Gently Weeps.
Did a lot of rhythm, Lloyd, but I'd still
think they
put him as a
traded
lead guitarist. He traded off a lot with.
I think we
Lennon.
did. No, Eric Clapton was the first one I asked. So we've already been
Yeah.
there, Cool Cat.
Yeah.
Eric Clapton. They quote Eric Clapton all over the place.
Joe Satriani, yeah.
Okay, we got to move on to bassist now, don't we?
Yeah.
But he's not on the list. Isn't that fucked up?
Clapton's not on the list. Suspect.
No.
I'm sorry. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but they respect him enough to quote him, in a whole bunch of guys' reviews.
Right.
That's weird. Wait. Maybe it's just. Oh, there he is. Eric Clapton's 35th.
Oh,
okay.
35th.
The page was taking a long
little
time
low,
to get there.
but yeah.
Wow, that's
that's a
pretty.
bit low.
Yeah.
35th, yeah. Behind 34, who was Jerry Garcia.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have Janice from Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
I had to say that, didn't I?
Why?
Okay, my top bassist, rock bassist, would be John Entwistle.
Yep.
Paul
Floyd.
McCartney.
You got Floyd from Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
James Jameson. Jack Bruce. Jack Bruce. What about Jack
Yep.
Bruce? Right? Flea. You got Flea.
Yep. What about John Deacon from Queen?
Yeah. John Deacon.
Jack White?
What about Slash?
Yeah, Jack White.
No, Slash is the lead guitarist.
He's
Is
lead
he?
guitarist.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Lemmy.
What
about Lemmy?
Stripe.
Lemmy.
Yeah. What about the White Stripe?
Slash did not make the
Was it
list.
Jack White? The White
Slash
Stripe?
did not make the list for
Nope.
guitarist.
No.
Really?
Oh, that's ridiculous. Suspect.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, you got Cliff
maybe
Burton. Remember?
Oh, you know what?
I would say Cliff Burton, but remember he died in '86 with Metallica.
Yeah.
I know why. I maybe some of those guys did make it. It looks like the page closed. I had to keep opening. Like every 50,
Yeah.
you had to open it,
right.
and it looks like it closed previous ones.
Ah,
Ike Turner, 148. Huh. Dickie Betts, 145.
Oh, yes. Another great one.
Odetta, 149. Ira Kaplan. I mean, it's just so many. So many. Steven Stills, 140.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
People you wouldn't think of, Joe Perry, 136.
Yep.
But the unsung heroes of a lot of bands are the bassist.
yeah.
Joe Walsh is
And in the
130.
background.
130.
Yeah.
Les Claypool from Primus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Primus.
Joey.
Let's.
Yeah.
Joey wrote up old farts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Belong to the club. What was that
No,
guy's
no.
name?
I didn't find. I didn't see Roy Clark.
I know. That's suspect.
Yeah.
Would have been listed under rock though.
No, this is
not
just greatest
rock.
with the guitarist. It's not.
Guitarist.
Just
yeah.
greatest guitarist. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started this special with rock.
Not in general.
When I was young.
And then you've got each category of guitarists then.
What
And
about
break
Chet
them up into
Atkins?
those.
Right. And that's the thing. The best guitar,
Dom,
it really depends on
Steve
the style.
Harris. Steve Harris, Iron Maiden.
Yes. I'd agree with that
Great
one.
bass player. Great bass
Oh,
player.
Iron Maiden, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of his work,
Yeah.
especially on Run to the Hills.
Okay. Who is the worst guitarist?
Me, probably.
The worst guitarist of like a famous.
Wait, let me go get
worst-
my guitar.
The worst
Oh, yeah.
famous guitarist.
Oh, well.
Like I said, me.
You've obviously got an answer.
I'm famous.
I don't. I thought it'd be a more interesting question.
Okay, how about have we done all band members? How about we go to lead singers?
That's
That'll cause an
a
argument.
tough one. I mean, that's tough. I mean, I don't know. Steve Perry.
I'd put Roy Orbison up there for.
Yeah, Roy
He had
Orbison.
one.
Steve Perry had that.
I'm still going on rock, so sorry.
Steve Perry, he hit those notes and had that gravel in his voice, but you also gotta love Dave Evans.
Well, I would say for lead singers, you come on, you got Freddie Mercury, Robert Plant, John
I was just
Lennon,
going to say that, yeah.
Jagger, Steve Tyler, Chris
You guys know who
Cornell,
Dave Evans was?
Jim Morrison, Roger Daltrey, Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who Dave Evans was?
Eddie Vedder was fun. Who? I'm sorry?
Dave Evans.
Yeah.
He was the original lead singer for AC/DC.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And it was horrible.
Obscure.
Yeah. I mean, he was okay for what he was, but he was not AC/DC.
Bono. Kurt Cobain. Annie Wilson, right? Come on. Great lead singer.
Great lead singers. Let me think.
Yeah.
I've already run out because
I'm staying in the rock realm. Steve Tyler.
Steve Tyler was good, but Steve
Tyler.
Perry. If I'm putting the number
Ozzy.
one,
Come on, Ozzy.
Yeah.
Ozzy had a very unique sound, but it was very 3-note singing.
Yeah, he was okay.
Drug-induced dementia. Please. Drug-induced, I'm sorry, Parkinson's.
I don't know. Ann Wilson.
Yeah, I said Annie Wilson. Yeah, absolutely hot. Yeah. Bon Scott.
Bon Scott. I would say he was a great lead singer. He had energy.
James Hetfield. Metallica.
Yeah.
Chris Robinson.
Oh.
From
Black Crowes.
Black Crowes, yeah.
Black Crowes.
Or he had a couple solo albums too.
Bono. Oh, Axl Rose. Come on. Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah, Prince. Jaybird. Yes. I'm always saying Prince on everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Lenny Kravitz. Says he's been celibate now for 8 years. I don't buy that, but hey, to each his own.
He just hadn't gotten lucky yet.
Jeez.
No, Lenny
Just
Kravitz.
leaves a lot of wet panties on the route. Yeah. Yeah, Cool Cat. I agree with you. Hetfield. Come on, Metallica. That's Tom Petty. Yeah, I would agree. But it's a unique sound. Unique sound.
Oh yeah, Tom Petty was a very, very unique singer. If you forget Bob Dylan.
Well, then we also have to say Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, does not like to hear his own voice. He thinks he sounds terrible. But it's iconic. I mean, he's got that iconic voice. Yeah, Jay Bird, I am old. I know. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Joe Satriani? Yeah. Okay.
You guys
But as a guitarist, yeah.
Righteous Brothers.
Yeah.
Which brothers sang that one?
Oh, well, yeah. James Brown. I mean, if you're going to go into that realm, R&B and all, you can say James Brown. Although, if you've ever watched, if you YouTube it, you'll fucking laugh your ass off. Eddie Murphy doing James Brown in front of James Brown. Okay.
Bill Medley sang that song. Righteous Brothers. You never close your eyes. If you want to, good voices. Oh, God. I was just thinking of a song earlier. A guy that had such a deep, fantastic voice. Oh, shit. I mean, it's a rock group, but it's not the kind of rock you're thinking of.
Talking about rock and roll.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley.
Well.
Yeah. I never was a big Elvis fan.
That's not what I'm thinking of.
And it could be because of the Colonel.
Mm.
I'd say Dolly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is there a difference between good and distinctive in terms of lead singers for rock? No, I think.
Well, you know what?
I think
what
good and
was
distinctive are combined.
Yeah.
You can
What
hit
was
all
the
the notes,
song-
but if you don't have that grit, it doesn't matter. That's why.
What was the song
Harry went.
that Whitney Houston
All right.
made famous? What was the song that Whitney Houston made famous? And it was actually written by
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
I will always love you.
I will always
She
love
wrote
you.
it, she wrote it for
Right,
Porter Wagner.
Right. To get out of working with Porter Wagner.
She wrote it for
Okay.
him too. Yep.
To basically tell him, come on,
Basically,
it's
I'm leaving.
time, I gotta go.
Mhm.
But Presley wanted to do it. She really wanted him to do it, but the fucking Colonel fucked that up because
Tom
he
wouldn't
told
let-
her
yeah.
he had to own. They always had to own the rights.
Yeah.
And she said no. Then he came back with, well, at least 50%. And she said she went home and cried her eyes out. And the next morning called up and said, absolutely not. And she made the right move.
Yeah. Colonel Tom was a piece of shit.
A big piece of shit. Yep.
Yeah. Neil Diamond, he's good. He's good.
Jimmy Page. Yep.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, try to search for it. The Led Zepp tribute, Washington D.C. tribute, where the Wilson sisters got up and sung with a whole band behind them. And John Bonham's son played the drums. Where'd he go for a refill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Singing his whole way back, huh?
Yeah. He's doing karaoke
that a-
tonight.
What is that? A Christmas tree behind him? What the heck is that behind his background?
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he's a few seasons early with the background, but yeah, okay, that's
We did mention Stevie Ray Vaughan in Guitarist, Bob.
yeah,
Welcome to the show,
definitely.
Bob.
Yeah. This
what
is a
about-
segment of old guys feeling young. Okay.
Oh no. Old guy's feeling old.
Getting married.
Yeah.
Roger getting married. Okay.
Uncle
Hi,
Bill's
guys.
karaoke show.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, and where the heck did Lon go? Because he could be saying some karaoke for us.
Yeah, I think was that him? Is it in the private chat says somebody by the name of Lost the Netty, which I assume it meant the internet.
Yep.
So I think that was probably Lon.
Yeah, that was Lon. He said he lost the netty because we were talking about the netty and the
Right. Oh, what was
Whiffy
funny
Diffy.
about
The Whiffy Diffy went down from the netty.
well, just before he left, mine went out. It was just like all I forgot was spinning circles
Yeah.
for you guys. So I had to drop out, refresh, and they can come back in. So, and he puts up there. What about the top 10 yodelers?
Well, of course, Slim Pickens. Or Slim Whitman. Not Slim Pickens, Slim Whitman.
Yeah.
Slim Pickens, the actor.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! Like it's on the bomb.
I corrected myself before you were able to do it, so it doesn't count as a mistake.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what Mad. What, no, what was that?
Jay Bird, you talking about Yodeless?
What was that movie? Where
Dr. Strangelove.
he wrote the atomic
That was
bomb.
Dr. Strangelove.
Dr.
Strangelove,
Strangelove.
yeah.
How
Yeah.
I learned to love the atomic
Yeah,
bomb.
he wrote the nuke down. Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember he was in a movie with where
He was in about 100 movies.
The kid was trying to find a flying horse.
He was in how many freaking westerns was he in?
A ton.
Well,
And
Yeah.
he was the picture of Western.
If you go to Main Street in Kanab, Utah, you're going to see plaques. He's on one of the plaques, by the way. But all the Western stars, because Kanab was where they made all the Hollywood Westerns. In fact, I went on a little off-road tour, and we came up to the rock where the Lone Ranger did Hi-Yo Silver on top of the rock. Okay.
Right.
That's all there. And they used to stay at this hotel that's still on the main street there. And then the bar was inside a cave because during the summer months, of course, it would get hot there, but the cave always stayed at 65 degrees.
Right.
And that was their little dance hall and bar. Really interesting place to visit if you get
Where
a
was
chance.
this in Utah?
Kanab, Utah.
Yeah. Trying to think where that's at.
Yeah. That's right on the Arizona border, east of Zion National Park.
All right. Yeah.
I think Slim Pickens' penultimate.
I take the RV up
performance.
there and stay at a place called Grand Plateau RV Park and Lloyd. It's gorgeous. I mean, you wake up and you got the plateaus right there. And the night just lights up there. I mean, there's no light pollution there.
Yeah. I lived in Grand Junction in Tucson, so my folks
Oh,
were
yeah,
in Grand
yeah.
Junction, and so that's kind of the route we'd take when I'd come home on leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heading across
Beautiful.
Utah.
Slim Pickens' finest acting was in a little film called
Blazing Saddles.
Saddles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
He was good now.
Come on, you know. I can't tell.
Okay,
ladies.
some of the best lines.
Yep,
Oh,
now
my
ladies.
God.
What was that? Oh, Honeysuckle Rose. He was in that too, with Willie Nelson.
You know, half of the best lines in that movie we can't even say on YouTube right now.
Exactly. Half. Being generous.
You know, I am picturing a lead singer that had a deep voice like the Righteous Brothers, and it's just avoiding. I know it's going to happen. I'm going to go offline. I'm going to lay down on my bed, and it's going
You can remember all of them. Yeah.
Damn it! They had a bunch of hits. It was like pop rock. It was 60s.
Oh, boys, look at what I got here. Hey, where the white women at?
Weird white women.
Sorry. I know nothing about that. Hey, Paul. would you be-
Oh, you have the lead singer from Queen's Record. Really good.
We don't need no stinking badges.
We don't need those stinking. And then the fireside scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say that. We can do that scene. Everybody just sit here.
Yeah, we could do that right here.
I think we've descended into the gutter enough.
Damn it.
Eddie
The
Lamar.
Righteous Brothers are stuck in my head, so I can't think of this guy. That's what the problem.
Take a break.
Eddie Lamar. Man, you're about to embark on a great crusade to stamp out runaway decency in the West. Now, you men will only be risking your lives, whilst I'd be risking almost certain Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a movie I try to watch at least once a year. Doesn't get old.
Oh, yeah, Prince. It's Prince.
What? You just say Prince every so often.
That's what Paul said. He says it's Prince, right? It's got to be Prince.
Got to be right. Got to be Prince.
Gotta be Prince. It's Prince, right?
Hi, Paul. How you doing? Yeah.
Quicksand.
Oh, we can't forget Mongo Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Skirting the perimeter there.
Yeah. That's one of the ugliest human beings, Mongo Jerry. And he went with it, he took the ugly and just made it look good. He improved his ugly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I just typed in baritone
Mungo Jerry
pop singers and David Bowie.
in the summertime.
In the summertime, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the summertime when you can reach out.
Yeah, and that damn song, I should have mentioned it because now the damn thing's going to be stuck in my head for a week.
Stuck in your head. That's what happens.
Yeah. That's one of those songs that you just.
Yeah.
Come on. Best animal abuse scene in a movie. Alex Harris in Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
Now Joey needs to go watch it.
Yeah.
Well, you have the guy in the background throwing the dog in the lake in the.
Oh yeah, yes.
What movie was that? Something Babysitter.
Yeah. I do. What the fuck?
There's a
is
Hulk
that?
Hogan movie.
You bring that up, and now I'm picturing it.
Oh, I think Google's on drugs.
Hmm.
Well, it didn't show up in the baritone ones, so then I put in bass. Oh, bass guitar. I said a bass. I wanted bass voice.
Think of a singer.
Bass singer.
Cheryl Crow came up. It's like what?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, what song does a singer sing?
Shut up. If I could, I can't think of it because
You got Jeffrey. You got Jeff.
feeling is going through my head right now.
You got Jeff Tate from Queensryche. Operation Mindcrime.
No,
He was a good singer.
He sounds like the Righteous Brothers. That's the guy. Sounds like the singer from the
The
Righteous
guy that sang
No.
back in the 80s.
The Crash Test Dummies.
Once there was this kid who got into an accident and couldn't go to school. But
forget it. Because then I go from that, then I go to another one, which is not him.
Yeah.
Girl, I heard you're getting married. Heard you're getting married. This time you're really sure.
you'll be a woman soon.
Girl. Who did that? That was the one I just did with Johnny Maestro on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
Girl.
You'll be a woman. I know Urge Overkill did a remake of it.
Yeah. Urge Overkill did the remake for.
But the original.
I can't remember the movie now.
Neil Diamond.
Was that Neil Diamond?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not who I was thinking of.
Oh.
He got all excited for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd mentioned him earlier.
Yeah.
I actually saw one of his concerts live.
What? Which Jim Carrey movie is a song on? I don't think it was on Dumb and Dumber, but there was a Crash Test Dummies song on there. Peter Pumpkinhead.
I've never seen that movie.
You need to see it. It's great.
I can't get. I'll probably watch it now, but I could never get through about the first 10 minutes of it. It's just like
That song was on Me, Myself, and Irene. I'm not sure. I think I saw that movie once.
Bill, share my screen for Cool Cat.
Yeah, I've seen that one once.
But yeah, Peter Pumpkinhead is a great song by Crash Test Dummies, and it was on Dumb and Dumber.
Here you go, Don.
Oh,
Look at that guy.
yeah.
And he never got any taller than that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, depending on what size heels he had.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. At age 11. What did he die of?
Drug overdose.
It was a drug overdose?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Too
He
much
died.
Too much talent.
Kind of like Michael
He
Jackson.
died. He died in his elevator at home. Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't ask where he died. He asked what he died of.
Propanol.
Yeah.
Called
correct.
a Michael Jackson.
Yep.
He was a witness.
Mhm.
The Jehovah Witnesses.
Supposedly.
Oh, really?
No, he was. It's weird. Could be such a weird fuck though. You go see him in a little club, and all of a sudden he asks for all the lights to be turned out. You can't fucking see a goddamn thing. Then they figured it only turn out the lights for one song. The next song comes on, and they turn on the lights, and he fucking starts screaming. Told you to turn the lights out. Weird.
All right, I have to give up on this. Oh well, see what happens at old age. Can't remember shit. Okay, guys, we've been on for 2 hours and 41 minutes, and I think we're just running out of steam here.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, the temperature is dropping here. It's only 107 right now. It's,
Well done.
10 minutes to 10 p.m.
Well
I think I'll go out for some relief. You know. Fuck.
Yeah, well, it's almost 1 a.m. here, and it's apparently still 82 degrees out there. So.
Yeah, but you're probably dealing with 70% humidity where you are.
Oh, at least let me see.
Yeah. What is it?
It is.
It's actually nice here.
Guess I'll find out. I got to open these little pop-ups. Right now, and they hide this. Oh, 92.
Ooh.
92% humidity.
Ooh.
And tomorrow, we're going to tie our record for 92 degrees.
Bill, it's 6% relative humidity right now. If I go out, I shrivel like a freaking prune. Okay.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why my skin
It's a
is
dry heat.
That's why my skin is so supple and moldy.
Dry heat.
Right now, we're at 86% humidity.
Oh, yeah. I just came back from New York last week, and I got to tell you, being out here now for the last almost 3 years, when I experienced that humidity in New York, man, it was impressive. It really was.
Right now, our humidity is higher than our temperature.
Yeah. Oh, your dew point. Yeah, that means your dew point is, you fucked.
Yeah, we're only about, because we're at 74 temperature and 86 and the dew point is 70, so we got storms coming in. So
yeah, Bill, share my screen, Bill.
You're so demanding. You're so demanding.
Bill,
I know, man.
Hurry up.
It's timely though.
Yeah.
It's a dry heat. Vegas, baby.
Yeah. So is a fire, but you don't back up to it. Set yourself on fire and say it's a dry heat.
Yeah, it makes me feel comfortable, though. It makes me feel comfortable.
I spent a lot of time.
I tell you, if you have a dog, you have to teach the dog how to wear booties. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I tell you, today we down in the valley, they broke a record, 120 degrees today, and That means the sidewalk temperature is about 145 degrees. And they say the blacktop temperature in the street, almost 160 degrees. So you take your dog out and you're not barefooted, that dog shouldn't be barefooted either.
I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but you know that little heart that was down there in the corner?
Yeah.
Well, if you go up, like I have my chat popped out, but it didn't matter. If you go up there on the right-hand side up the top, there's 3 little dots.
Mm-hmm.
And you click on that, and it gives you participants, timestamps, reaction, and send feedback. And you can turn on the timestamps, and you can turn on or turn off the reactions. So now they've got it where you can control it instead of instead of the host having to go in there and do all that stuff
and do it.
Yeah. Now you can just shut it off yourself.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Anyways, just tip for the night.
Roll the outro.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, friends and neighbors, let's all say toodaloo. There.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.